Is that it? That is it. Oh, we are live.
We are live. Oh my god, we haven't done this in so long. Hi.
Hello, everybody. StreamYard looks different. I don't know what I'm looking at. How is everybody? Oh, Derry's there. Rogue. Hi, Derry and Rogue. Morning from New Zealand. Good evening.
Good morning.
I assume it's Sunday morning.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
A whole day ahead. Yep. Well,
yeah, we're alive. We haven't done anything on BookTube for like 2 or 3 months, I think, at this point. There's a shadow on my face. I don't know where it's coming from. I think it's your face.
It's me.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been very busy. We have started to pack.
Because we bought a house.
Because we bought a house, which is very exciting. And we also haven't been reading all that much. At least I haven't. You have a bit more than me.
A little bit more. We also have a friend joining us on the stream. Oh, wait. Can people hear us?
Yeah, the mic's right there.
Okay. There's Evie.
Hi.
Performing registry?
Oh, yeah. So I signed up for one of those, but I haven't added anything to it yet. And I'm only going to send it to you because you're the only person who's asked.
Okay. Everyone, ask. Just saying.
So we have been packing boxes for the last 48 hours, and it's mostly, actually, no, it's 100% books.
We have packed 17 boxes so far. So our idea was to do like a vlog of packing up our library. But we just started packing and we didn't stop. And now we're like halfway through. So we figured let's just go live because that feels a lot more manageable than editing.
Yeah, I don't want to make any videos right now. Derry says she wants to send something for the house. Okay. Thank you. Hi, Tori. Thanks so much. It was a process, but we got there. Everybody's being so nice. Yeah, we also miss YouTube, so like we just wanted to do something. And we figured, maybe a vlog about like moving the library would be fun, but then setting up the camera to record just packing boxes actually seems really boring to me. We
might still do that for when we actually unpack them. That might be a bit more interesting to watch.
Yeah, maybe
setup.
Yeah,
setting up.
Hi, Kev.
Hey, Kev.
Hey, Kev.
How do I make StreamYard look like it used to look? How do I get rid of this side panel? Oh, I got it. You just hit hide panel.
Click on it, yeah.
Okay. So you can see empty shelves over here. At some point in the next few minutes, we will tackle this. We
are going to attempt the impossible. We are going to try to fit all of the Steven Erikson and all of the Hob into one box.
God bless you. So,
yeah.
So we have procured some boxes from our friends at the bookshop. So we have Penguin boxes.
I'm going to show them.
Sturdy book boxes made for carrying.
Made for books, yeah, and they're also not too huge. Like they're quite broad and not very tall. There you are. So they're perfect for paperbacks.
Nice. Are you guys doing hiring like a moving company to move all the boxes to the new place, or
no?
I'm just saying.
We're going to, we're going to drive them over ourselves and just hope for the best. So we have a lift, thankfully, in our apartment building. So we just have to like roll them over to the lift. And yeah, I think that's going to be the most stressful part because it's just a bit awkward. And then a good few trips back and forth. But yeah.
Nita says, small country, can't you just carry books in a backpack?
2,000 of them.
Is that how many we have, or do we have like 1,200?
Like 12, 1,500. I was exaggerating for comedic effect.
We've packed 17 boxes so far, and each of them weighs at least 15 kilos, if not 20, which is probably about 40 pounds.
Jesus Christ.
We've packed most of our fantasy, all of our fantasy paperbacks. We've packed a few of our hardbacks. We've packed some sci-fi paperbacks, some crime paperbacks. Basically, we're doing the paperbacks first because they're easier, because they're all the same size.
Well, I'm looking at all the labels right now. We have crime paperbacks. There's 3 boxes of crime paperbacks. We haven't done the hardcovers yet. Then we have 3 sci-fi I'm looking at. We have fantasy hardcovers. There's 1, but we have another. We'll be doing that in a few minutes.
Do you only have the shelf behind you left, or is there other shelves that you still have left? Oh, got it.
Yeah, so there's that one, which is comics, and we're both terrified of it because they're so fucking heavy. I don't know how we're going to do it. And then that there. And then there's a few bits left just like lying around of like, oh, we did a historical fiction box and 5 books didn't fit, that kind of thing. So that's going to be a miscellaneous box at the end.
So in our building, it's very fancy. We have a concierge, which is basically a lad sitting behind a desk who like is in the front of the building, and he like, takes in post and stuff. Oh, hey, Ben.
Hey, Ben.
He holds it hostage for 24 hours. I can speak from experience.
Yeah, keeps our packages hostage for 24 hours because they need to sort through them overnight and then like put little slips in your post box. Anyway, too much detail. They have a little like hand trolley cart, whatever thing that you can stack boxes on. So I'm going to use that to go down into the underground car park. I'm going to rent the little van that is out. There's like a car share company app thing, and they have a little city car, and then a van. And I'm just going to get the van. And I'm going to wheel all these books down to the car park, into the van, and then drive it up to the gaff. Gaff is house. I'm sorry. House. Gaff is Dublin for house.
From context clues, I'm proud of myself as a dumb American that I picked up on it.
Nice.
So
You can get it, yeah.
have you been able to pack up the like other non-book stuff yet?
No.
Or
Haven't started.
Okay.
No.
Prioritizing, got it. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
The regular life stuff we're still gonna just use for now. Because we still have this apartment for at least another month and a half. It depends. Notice period and whatever. We'll work something out, but at least until the very last day of November, we'll be here, or we'll have access to the apartment. Anyway,
Sarah Beth says, when I moved from Minneapolis to Phoenix, the moving company asked me how many boxes, but not what was in them. Wow, were they surprised? I was like, that reminded me, I was talking to some like friends recently, and they were like, oh, just, don't put all the books in one box because it'll be too heavy. And I was just like,
Oops.
yeah, because 80% of my boxes won't be exclusively books.
yeah.
It's kind of impossible to do. Hey, Taylor. We don't have that much furniture, actually. We own
A coffee table that you can't see.
Yeah, this apartment was furnished when we started renting it. So we own the shelves and we own the nightstands and a coffee table, and that's about it. So yeah, we're gonna
There's
have to
also the coffee station, the shelf where we keep all our coffee and strong alcohol is over there.
Oh, yeah.
We own that.
I keep forgetting that we own that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't own anything practical, basically. We just own shelves of various sizes.
Yeah, also, like, we've been living in this apartment for a long time, so it's just been a long time of casually buying books. But also, there was a period of time where a previous job of yours, because you were working on very sensitive, difficult things, you had a wellness benefit where we were able to expense things that would make one well. And we basically asked, can we buy books and expense that as part of this benefit? And they were like, yep. So a lot of the books, I would say maybe 70% of what was bought post COVID and like maybe up to 2 years ago.
Oh, between 2020 and 2023, we expensed basically all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So hence we have many, many, many books now. Anyway.
Yeah. Hey, Chadia. Chadia asked how the cats are doing with the changes. Fine so far, but we only started packing yesterday. So they're definitely suspicious of something going on. But so far they're just kind of excited to explore the shelves.
Ginny got the
They're empty.
zoomies. Ginny got the zoomies for the first time in her life.
Ever. That was weird. Yeah, this morning she was running around. So they're definitely sensing something. I wonder if Bilbo thinks we're like packing to go on a holiday. Like, does he know the difference between a suitcase and a box, you know? Neither of them have been like going into the boxes, which is odd for
They've
cats.
been going into the empty shelves.
Yeah. I think they're good so far. And once stuff starts disappearing from the apartment, they'll be like, okay, hold on. What is happening? Yeah.
I just realized I haven't really been looking too much at the chat, so I'm just going back.
Yeah.
Ben says, I slowly brought them with me in my suitcase when I visited Grace. And that's a long way to go.
Yeah.
Sold loads, still have a lot of my old housemates that need sorting when I go back to England.
I still have books in both Spain and Germany that I will finally be able to bring over. So that's even, I'm sorry, that's like a couple of hundred.
That's fine,
Yeah.
because every time I go back to my grandmother in Spain, she loads up my suitcase with books that belong to like my mother or my uncles or her. And she's like, well, you know, I'm going to be dead soon, so somebody's got to take them. So I must take them. And then I think I still have books in my parents'. So, yeah.
Yeah, but good luck fighting your mother for them. I think they're hers now.
Yeah, but I might get some of those old Stephen King paperbacks from my dad. Because he doesn't, like, they're not even, some of them are not his. They're like his mates. Anyway. We're tired. Dom, how are you?
Hey.
Where are y'all moving to? Still in Dublin? Yeah, we are moving about a 17-minute drive away, but not in the city centre. So it'll be a little quieter. Not necessarily cheaper.
Rogue said Bilbo is going on an unexpected journey. Well done. Yeah, he is.
I can't believe we haven't made that joke
I
yet.
cannot believe we haven't made that joke. That is how tired we are.
I'm actually fucking ashamed of myself. How about the book bed and book couch? Are you asking us, are we getting one or do we have one?
Like
Or
make
make
a
one?
bed out of the books, a couch out of the books.
Oh, we have enough to do that. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to get them all like sweaty and stuff. You know?
So basically what I'm hearing is furniture is going to be on the housewarming registry.
No, God, no. We're not gonna get you to buy furniture. You're gonna buy us like towels and I don't know. You want to get us some
A
like,
duvet cover.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like that's bougie.
That's bougie.
That is bougie.
We bought a house in Dublin. We're bougie now.
I guess we are.
There's not a lot of people buying houses, property in Dublin right now. So we feel very, very fortunate. So a duvet cover would be quite splendid, actually.
I still
I don't know
know
what to do with
duvet
myself.
cover is. So
Well, I assume it's a cover for a duvet.
I don't even know what a duvet is, to be honest. All I know is it goes on a bed.
Yeah, it's a big, thick blanket.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
A big, like, it's like squidgy. It's, what do you call it? Cushiony? Whatever.
Cool.
We've derailed this conversation.
A duvet. A duvet.
That's right. I'm a fancy man now. I purchased property. Oh my God, we spent all of our money on Friday afternoon.
Yeah,
That was a kick in the balls.
that was painful. Dom says, I loved Dublin. The spice bag was delectable.
Nice. That's not a word I would use to describe a spice bag, but all right.
Wait, comforter, is that what you call duvets in the US? I did actually not know that's a different word. Is that what you call it?
Really?
Oh, so is a duvet a comforter? Google it.
I think Evie's Googling it.
Oh.
You can Google it faster.
Duvet cover. Duvet comforter. Oh, wait, hold on. What is a duvet versus comforter? No, I don't want your stupid AI overview.
A duvet is a fluffy insert placed inside a separate cover, while a comforter is a flatter standalone cover. Standalone cover?
What?
I don't understand.
If I don't understand it, it's bougie. There you go.
Oh, in American English, a duvet may be called a comforter, apparently.
Typical Yanks.
But
Oh.
it's you know what? I don't think we need to know the specifics of what this means.
Yeah.
It's what you sleep under.
Yeah. Anyway, since you've asked us for a housewarming registry, you'll get one, and there'll be like 2 items on it, and you can pick one.
Oh, we're getting so many and so much information about duvets and comforters. Okay, so Dom said it's the same thing. Ben says, now living in North America, I still don't understand the different names for the same stuff. Okay, that makes me feel better. I'm often very confused because I didn't grow up in English-speaking countries.
Duvet typically can remove the innards. That sounds horrifying. The innards of the duvet, I presume you mean. Oh, that's a killer duvet. We're going to go buy a killer comforter. I'm not in the good way. We call them comforter in India. I was very confused when we moved to Canada. Wait, is it not a comforter in Canada then as well? Oh my, I'm so confused. What is going on? Taylor. In Australia, it's called a doona. Alrighty then. A duvet insert is plain white, and pretty covers can be bought separately. A comforter is a quilted single piece.
Oh, okay. I understand.
So it's a fucking blanket.
But fluffier than just a blanket.
So then a duvet.
A duvet that comes with the duvet cover.
All right.
I don't know. Anyway.
These are the debates one has when one enters adulthood. Anita says, thank you, Derry. That reminds me, has anybody ever seen the movie How to Make an American Quilt? I really like that movie. You should watch it. It's good.
I don't think I've ever even heard of that.
Look it up. It's good.
It's like a fluffy spring jacket, but cotton. Okay, yeah, that I understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Zealy, it is with Winona Ryder. Spot on. Winona Ryder is one of my mother's favorite actresses, so I watched all of her movies growing up, and How to Make an American Quilt was one of them. There's a movie about how to make a quilt. Well, it's not exactly how, but the people in the movie are making a quilt. Much like in Pillars of the Earth, they're all just building a cathedral. In this movie, everybody in this place is making a quilt. There you go. But it's about their lives. And Ethan also loves quilts. Feel free to send us a quilt.
You go with your duvet.
Sure. Oh, Heathers, what a great movie. Classic of the 80s. Your ma, I feel, well, sorry, Derry, sorry. Not to out my mother, but I will. She is in her mid-50s. Make of that what you will. I am 30. this is the content I'm subscribed for. Yeah,
You are welcome. Yeah, we saw the gap
quilt
in the market.
quilt tube,
There-
comforter tube.
There's just not
Duvet
enough.
tube.
There's not enough content about both books and the different types of bedding.
What, George?
Derry, do you mean to tell me that you've never seen How to Make an American Quilt? You'd love that movie. Watch it. Derry, there's absolutely no need to be outing yourself in the comments, but I'll highlight it. I'll leave it there.
Ben said, bedding tier list when. That could be the theme for our.
That's an amazing
books of
idea.
the year. Which, by the way, we haven't
Oh,
updated-
actually, Ben, message me with that idea because we'll use it for our tier list at the end of the year for books. We'll just put like S tier will be
duvet covers.
duvet, right? Or whatever. This means we now need to buy one of each and then test them. Okay.
Yeah, we just spent all of our money, I remind you.
ZK in AK, that's a cool name, says, my mom has been working on a wildlife quilt for me since I was in first grade. First grade is how old? Well, like
Probably 7 or 8.
That old, really?
6, 7. I don't know.
I think that's like first class here.
also like 6.
6, 7. Yeah.
My joke with her is whether or not she will finish before Wins and Win. Or GTA 6 or all of the internet things. Rogue says, that means I'm old enough to be your dad, Carlos. Yep. Born in 95. That's when I was born. My dad was 24. My ma was 25.
I think everybody's age is here.
They don't care. Can't wait till we move on to spatulas. I'm better with kitchen stuff because I like cooking. We just haven't been doing a lot of it lately because we've been very busy. It's like a regular quilt, but just a big American flag. That's hilarious. You should consider invisible shelves. It looks very aesthetic on my wall. I don't know what that means, but it sounds very dangerous. She will walk into them.
I probably will, yeah. Let me Google that.
While you're Googling that, to talk about
Oh,
books
they're
for
just-
a moment.
They're just
Oh.
floating shelves, basically.
Okay. Oh, that does look cool, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We can put holes in our walls now because they'll be our walls.
We are allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're also allowed to paint the
Oh.
walls.
Revolutionary stuff.
I know. I know.
I was going to say something about the books. Doesn't matter.
Duvets, we're back to this. Come in various qualities and weights, summer, winter. Yeah, yeah. Oh, is that not the case for like the other? You know what? We don't have to keep going. But yeah, I used to have some summer and winter and spring duvets, like rotating. Not really necessary in Ireland because they don't. The weather doesn't change that much.
We don't have extremes of temperatures here. It doesn't get too cold. It doesn't get too hot. It's just always fucking grey.
Anita asked if I'm like Tonks. Do you think I'm like Tonks?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I do walk into things on a daily or hourly basis.
Hourly basis. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I do that. I also knock things over a lot.
Quilt tube is definitely a thing.
Quilt tube's probably a thing. What is the thing that I don't know the word in English. I'm sorry. What is the thing that my abuela does? Palillos.
Knitting?
What is that in English?
I don't
Knitting,
know.
crochet.
Crochet.
One of those.
Thanks, Evie. Yes.
I'm on that side of that side of YouTube as well.
Nice.
Crafting
Yeah.
side.
So is my 80-year-old grandmother in Spain. She does watch YouTube for that kind of stuff, and she has Pinterest for that.
Oh yeah, she does.
Yeah. When I'm outing where Yola used to work, but years ago now, when you worked in Pinterest, she was all excited and used to show me all of the crochet boards that she had. Like, oh, does Yolanda ever see this? I'm like, No,
No,
unfortunately
no,
not.
I wish. Yeah, the opposite
Yeah.
of whatever that is.
Yeah, you weren't looking at the wholesome part of Pinterest.
Nope.
I'm curious if utilizing pre-made prints is a hot topic item of debate on QuiltTube. I'm so curious to look at QuiltTube now.
This is not where I thought.
It's
our
probably where
conversation-
they have debates about duvet, comforter, and dunas.
Yes.
Duna is just, that's diabolical. We gotta go to Australia.
We do.
Duna. Australia's so far away, Taylor. Oh yeah, books. So, to catch everybody up on what we've been actually reading in the last 2-3 months, however long it's been, the answer is not a huge amount, but I did read what could potentially be up there in contention for Book of the Year, which is The Passage by Justin Cronin, which I think was honestly amazing because I didn't have any real expectations going in. It's also a book that I've owned for over a decade, but never read. And then I picked it up because our good mate Jimmy read it and loved it. So I was like, oh, I want to read something that's a little bit like The Last of Us, some post-apocalyptic stuff. And I thought it was amazing because it's got all the entertainment factor of a solidly told adventure, but it's also like extremely well written and it's surprisingly moving. So I recommend The Passage by Justin Cronin to everybody who hasn't read it.
Chadia supports you, and
Nice.
ZK asked, "Did you like The Passage after the 50% mark, though?"
I liked it even more.
So
I thought the big shift in the narrative, without spoiling it for people, was the whole point of the book, and it's literally the title, if you think about it. But yeah, I thought the opening, 300 pages ish, was like one big long emotional prologue, which I thought was astounding. Also, each chapter at the beginning, maybe in the first half of the book, works like a short story. If you read one chapter, take it out individually, it has a beginning, a middle, an end. It has a kind of complete cohesiveness, but the whole book still works as one story. This book blew my mind, mainly because it just exceeded all of the non-existent expectations I had. But I still think it's really, really, really great.
So
What else?
I remember actually reading The Passage, the first part. I think it's separated in 3 parts, 4 parts, however many.
No, well, there's actually like 10 sections, but the first main section is the biggest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read that because it's pretty long. It's like that 300 pages or whatever.
Yeah.
And I just never continued.
It's fair because kind of like it's weird. You can kind of stop there. Like it's one book, it's one thing, but it does feel like a prologue to, oh, well, what happens next?
I also read this probably when it first came out, so I wasn't really back into reading like I am now. So I imagine I would like it much more and actually continue and read it, finish it. So
yeah, I originally bought the book in 2011 because that's when that little paperback that I have came out, and it just sat there for however long that is, 14 years. Probably like a lot of books that we just packed away in these boxes.
Yeah. Chadia said she just finished the 12 and liked it just as much.
Amazing. I happened to find some first edition signed hardcovers on eBay. Because I will tell you why. I was loving The Passage a lot, so I just looked for a nice hardcover copy because I wanted one. And we had a rough September trying to close this house, so we kind of did a bit of book buying therapy.
A lot of book buying therapy.
Yeah, not
We
a little bit.
Bought about 50 books within like 5 or 6 weeks.
It was preposterous.
Just by going on walks and going like, oh no, we're in a bookshop again. Oh dear.
I found a signed first edition of The Passage on eBay for £16, which is like €18. about the same in dollars. So I bought it. And then my brain said, well, now you need the other two. So I bought the other two.
Are they also signed?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I found the 12 for like, I don't know, 30 quid. And then the third one was more expensive. That was like 45. Anyway.
Pretty cool.
The Last Unicorn is
so-
amazing.
Oh, The Last Unicorn. Yes. I read that a long time ago. I was like a young teenager. I don't remember exactly how old, maybe like 12 or 13 or something. And I really liked it at the time. I don't remember that much because obviously I was reading in a different like way. But that's a book that I don't own. Actually, I would like to own it because now there's a new.
Steady on. No buying now for a while.
I know. Hey.
I know, I can't say anything.
Rogue asked how long we've been in this apartment. Almost 5 years, which is very long for me. I've lived in a lot of places. I've moved a lot, like something between 15 and 20 places. And this is the second longest time in one place. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we made this apartment a home, pretty much. We've been here a long time. We've lived in the same apartment complex for 7 years, was it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we hopped around the blocks a little bit. We used to live with two of my best friends because his ma wanted him to move out, but she didn't want him to move out with strangers, so she asked two of the lads to move in with him, and then he never fucking lived there.
No, it lasted like a month.
Yeah, he used to bring his dirty laundry in a black bag back to his ma. Anyway, so that one didn't last, and then we moved to another place. We dropped one. We're still best friends, though. It's fine. And then we all wanted to go our separate ways. So yeah, we've been here 5 years.
Mitch says, could be fake signatures. Many people are faking author signatures, then donating to used bookstores gives them a sick thrill.
Would these many people be you, Mitchell?
Mitch's people.
I think I was scrolling the Discord the other day, and I think Mitch said something like this. That rings a bell.
What else have you been reading? Edie, what are you reading at the moment?
So I am reading The Lathe of Heaven by Ursula K. Le Guin.
Oh,
I've been reading this since the start of the month. I'm so slow. I've just been playing video games all month. So
nice. Oh, I never continued Tortilla Flat by Steinbeck. My bookmark is still exactly where we left it.
Yep, mine too. So
great. We can pick that up when we're settled.
It's raining our clothes outside.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'll get them if you want.
Okay, go get them.
It's raining. I gotta go get our clothes.
Why are your clothes outside?
To freshen them up.
To dry them. But also they're not dry now, and there's boxes where we usually keep the clothes horse. We don't have a dryer. Yeah, or like technically we have a washer dryer, but it's also a part of the apartment and it's probably 25 years old and it's horrendous. It doesn't dry. It just, I don't know, shrinks, but it's the worst of both worlds. It comes out hot and wet and deformed.
Speaking of dryers and doing adult things, like I never have felt more officially like an adult than getting excited about getting a new washer and dryer that we got like a couple of years ago. So
yes, Evie, yes.
I am like, it's probably along with a sofa what I am most excited about buying in the new house. Like, I am so sick of our terrible washing machine.
Get the front opening one, not the top one, because that's the one that we got, and like we're like thank God, this is amazing.
I can't wait. I'm so excited for a washing machine that actually washes. Like, half the time, ours, like, you take the clothes out and you're like, why does it smell kind of damp? It just finished. You know, it's just, it's old. It's dying. Yeah. I'm excited.
Will I try to fit all of Steven Erickson and Robin Hobb in this box?
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
You can keep everybody on the internet updated.
Everybody on the internet, all 25 people on the internet.
Yeah. That's the only people I care about.
So some fun like cultural things about washing machines and stuff. We've moved on from duvets and comforters to washers.
Did you just say some fun cultural things about washing machines?
Yes, I did.
Like you're opening a presentation.
That is no from the chat. This is a contribution from the public.
Oh my god.
Hold on, I lost it. Oh yeah, Evie said, not Evie, Evie's right here. Anita said, many people in Europe and Asia dry them outside in the sun. Dom said, UK, Ireland don't use dryers. So
Yeah, we don't use dryers here.
they're not super common. Even like in Spain, nobody has a dryer because it's, or at least not in my part of Spain, because it's
In
sunny.
Spain, you dry your clothes outside because
Just-
it's sunny.
Exactly, you just put them outside. In Germany, it's more common to have dryers, but you wouldn't really dry everything. You just dry like your towels and your sheets and stuff, and the rest you just hang up. Also, it's not common at all here to have washers that open from the top.
Oh.
Because we don't have basements.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes a
that
difference.
is that related to the?
Well, usually those things are in the basement. I don't know.
Yeah, so when I lived back home in Tennessee, like out in the middle of nowhere, we would dry our stuff out on the line. But I guess I've gotten so used to living in the suburbs that where I have no land, like I own no property, that everyone uses dryers. So
Yeah.
Can I just say that it was never confirmed to me, or not that it needed to be, that you were from the South, but I always heard it. But I know you don't live in the South. So I am proud.
Which is ironic considering everyone says I don't have an accent.
You do. It comes out. Yes, you do have a southern. You have a twang that comes out.
That's also true, especially when I'm drinking or I'm talking to my parents. So
It happens to all of us. Like my Dublin accent used to be a hell of a lot stronger, and I don't know, it's softened a lot. But when I'm drinking, it comes back.
And when you talk to taxi drivers.
That's because they're all from where I'm from.
Yeah, it's very funny. It's like open the car door, and as he's going, like getting in the car and saying hello, like it's just phew. Oh, it's very funny. And recently, like I've always said it to him, like the moment you get into a taxi, it's accent regression to when he was 16. And it recently happened to me. I went to see my cousin. She lives in the south of Spain, where we're both from, and I haven't, like when I speak Spanish, an accent from the south of Spain, but it's softened a lot because I haven't lived there in like 12 years. And I got there, and I got to the airport, and I got in a taxi to her apartment, and the taxi driver was from there, and I could hear it. Like the moment I started talking to him, and I was like, oh my God, I'm doing it. I'm doing the same thing. I'm just like regressing back. It's nice.
So the funny, haha, I don't know. It always makes me very self-conscious, but like whenever I get around someone who's talking Spanish or speaking in a, Hispanic accent, mostly like, Mexican accent or something like that, I always, speaking of regression, regress back to my 5-year-old, 6-year-old accent of Tex-Mex, because I also grew up in El Paso, Texas. And I'm like, I swear, people, I'm not trying to like be like culturally insensitive. This is just my brain just going back to when I was a child.
That is so cute. I love when that happens. That like this is slightly different because it's not like regressing, but it happens to me more so in English than in other languages, that I adapt to however the person I'm talking to sounds. And I think it's just because I don't have a default accent in English because I didn't grow up speaking it. So it used to happen to me more. Now I default a little bit more to like a neutral, definitely a hint of like Dublin in there. There's some American in there, but it's like quite neutral.
You've picked up some of my slang.
Yeah, I mean it's been fucking 8 years. But it happened to me before when I was like in college. I was living in Germany. I didn't speak English on a regular basis. That when I did, I would very heavily mimic whoever I was talking to, especially if I was drinking. And it happened once or twice that I happened to talk to somebody from England, and I could tell that I was mimicking their accent, even though that's like the last accent I've ever had because I've never lived there. And so obviously it's bad because it's just a bad imitation. I'm like, I swear I'm not making fun of you. I'm like, I'm not trying to do this. It's just kind of happening.
Yeah. I'm glad it's not just me then. So,
No. Universal, I think.
I mean, fair point, Mitch. It is very offensive. Oh God, hopefully not nearly as bad as Mickey Rooney and Breakfast at Tiffany's. Jesus Christ.
Oh God.
I'm going to like have a look at the chat. Oh yeah, Mitch said it's very offensive. Very offensive. Derry said, Evie, you do the Southern thing of using politeness as an offensive weapon.
Bless your heart. That's all I'll say.
Matt said, my accent comes out when I'm excited or eating grits.
Hell yeah, great.
Oh, some more dryer input. Taylor said, I never needed a dryer in Australia, but use it all the time now here in Canada. I can imagine. If it's a nightmare here to get clothes to dry in winter, I can't imagine in Canada. Some love for George.
Yeah, she is her 15-year-old old lady self managed to get on top of the perch.
Good for her.
Hell yeah.
So.
All of Malazan and Robin Hub fits.
It does?
Yeah, just about.
But can you lift the box comfortably?
We'll give it a go.
As it just like the bottom comes out.
Yeah, I can lift it.
There's some space in the middle for like really thin books.
Great.
But Robin Hub and Erickson do not write really thin books.
Wasn't there some random fantasy there? Oh, Rachel Gillick, right?
I need thin books.
Oh.
Willful Princess and the Piebald Prince. Don't you have that?
That's already in there.
It's already in there. Well, I mean, you can put some random, like, I don't know, McCarthy in there.
Yeah, that's fine.
It'd just be a Jimmy box.
Speaking of thin books, Carlos, did you ever finish Kingdom Cons by Yuri Herrera?
I did not. It is sitting on the coffee table.
Oh, okay. Because I thought you were gonna like bang that out because you were like, oh, I can do it in one setting. And you were like halfway through.
I was gonna do that, and then I put it down after that sprint we did, and then I never picked it up again.
Fair point. Okay.
I don't actually know why, because I was really liking it.
It's been tough to read. I have DNF'd so many books in the last 2 months, more than I usually do in a year. And most of them are
Harley Fortune or The Summer I Turned Pretty.
No, those are the only books I have managed to read. Clearly, when I'm stressed, I seem to only be able to read books that have summer in the title. Yeah. I wanted to do spooky season this year, so we both we put a bunch of horror books on the coffee table to like pick and choose, and kind of like when we do a month of,
Mm-hmm.
And I started 3 of them, read like 30% of each, and there they still are with a bookmark, and I've just been finishing contemporary romance, so that's a tape.
No, I farted.
Dom said, when you mimic accents, there's a bigger chance of being understood by the person you're talking to. There we go. Not offensive.
That's right.
Summer
Barry,
books.
are we gonna watch Carlos getting his first hernia?
I got news for you. It would actually be my second hernia. I have had a hernia before.
Well, let's keep it at 1.
Carlos, I have a quick question. Well, hopefully quick question. So my husband received some gifts as belated birthday presents from his best friend, and I need your professional opinion, and also you, Yolanda. So he got this, a Star Wars comic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see what number it is, but
Oh, cool. Is that the original Marvel years? Oh,
I think
nice.
so. Oh, it's number 7.
Oh, nice.
So
That's worth some money.
and then he got this. This is obviously newer because it says digital edition, but it's a
Oh, yeah.
better comic.
Oh, that's some of your
Oh,
stuff.
who wrote that?
Gillen LaRocca and
Oh,
Delgado.
That's
Karen
cool. And what?
Salvador La Roca.
And what number is it?
14.
Cool. That's pretty cool.
And then it looks like there are multiple of these. So I think this is 1 through 5 of the Princess Leia.
Haven't read those. I'm not sure where they would fit in. I've just read the Vader ones because I'm a very
This-
hyper-specific nerd.
Contains Olive Malazan and Olive Hog.
Label it. Nice. We did it.
Nice.
That's it. We're done.
Let's label it trauma and compassion.
Sadness.
I also didn't get a hernia.
Great. Nothing but wins.
Listen, it's a low bar. So
Yeah.
Where did you put the Sharpie?
On the table.
But
Yeah.
this isn't the right one. This is the one I don't like. Where is the Sharpie?
Well, I like that one.
I don't like this one. I like the other one.
true. It's true, Mitch. I am gonna get a price evaluation, and I'm gonna turn them over to buy more range porn books.
Trauma and compassion, and we will know what that means. So we're labeling the boxes with like the genre and is it hardback, paperback, because then we kind of know where they came from. The only one so far where I have specified further is the crime one, because there's one that has US paperbacks. So we specified US paperbacks crime, because then we know that has my signed Power of the Dog. And then sci-fi paperbacks, including Red Rising and Planetfall. So we know what those are.
Move.
Speaking of the Power of the Dog, how happy and excited are you? Nice.
Trauma.
How excited are you that Jimmy is reading and loving the Power of the Dog?
I have been waiting for this moment for so many years. It is so difficult to not text Jimmy like every 3 hours and be like, so where you at? What's happening? How's it going? Have you read more? So I've only done that, like I'm doing that once a day. Very excited, especially because, like, obviously because Jimmy's liking it, but also because more people will be picking it up because Jimmy has read it, which was my entire evil plan with getting on BookTube.
Now we just need to send it down the Joanna Philip Allen pipeline, although Alan would need to read it first because he won't read it if they read it.
True. Although, to be fair, he probably won't read it now because Jimmy's reading it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, he also isn't reading, right?
Also, to be fair, just based on, it just doesn't seem like an Alan book.
I don't think it's an Alan book.
I don't think it's an Alan book. No, there's way too much cursing in it. I don't know. I don't see it.
I mean, he's fine with cursing. I mean, he reads The Black Company and he loves The Black Company, and there's cursing
Fair.
all over that. So
Fair. I don't know. I
Very,
wouldn't
very, very, very violent.
I wouldn't be confident in pitching it to Alan. Anita said, pitch me The Power of the Dog. I'm not that good at pitching it, surprisingly, even though I've had like 15 years to practice. It's about
Drug
the-
cartels.
Yes, the war on drugs. It's an examination of the war on drugs, and it's a fictionalized history of the Mexican drug cartels, specifically during the El Chapo era. You don't need to know anything about it to enjoy it. Don't need to be particularly interested in them to enjoy it. It's like a big social, like epic, political. It spans like everything, but it's core about the people in it and how they get like trapped in this system and this cycle of violence. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone who doesn't like or doesn't want to read explicit violence, because the cartels are extremely violent and he does not flinch back from it. He wants to portray it exactly the way it is. So it's a rough read if that's not what you're into, but you can.
But he writes about the corruption of everybody on every level of the drug war, and the fact that the drug war is basically one big disaster capitalism cash grab from the US government, and it's really cool.
He is very critical of everybody involved, and there are like no clear. I mean, there are clear bad guys, but the good guys are not that clear, I would say. I think if you're not sure about the level of violence, you can just read the prologue, and if you're not into that, you're not going to be into the rest of it, because he does set the tone straight away. I think maybe for that reason. Yeah, it's a great book, but I completely understand if people were to bounce off it immediately, as you did, Evie.
Guilty.
It's also like, it can also be a mood thing. Like if you think like you're not into it in general, like you would be maybe interested in general, but you're not in the mood to read something like that. Totally fair. Like if I was reading it for the first time now, I would probably not read it while I'm moving house, like, because it does demand a lot from you. It's not like a comfort book. It is for me, but that's because I read it when I was 16 and I love it so much.
Yeah, the fact that Don Winslow is a comfort read for you is concerning.
No, it's not.
It's a little bit concerning.
He read Frankie Machine this year and said to me, "Oh, so Frankie Machine, the character, is you if you were a 60-year-old ex-mafia hitman." I was like, yes, exactly. Now you understand.
He likes his breakfast in a specific way. The coffee must be prepared exactly the way he wants in the morning, or he has a bad day. Yeah, he's you.
Anita said, violence and cursing aren't my thing, but I will taste test it. I wouldn't be super confident in saying what I think you might like or not, but I would lean towards it wouldn't be for you, if I had to guess.
It's not a book I would recommend to absolutely everybody.
No. Derry said, being aware of one's own preferences and limitations is a superpower. Yeah, and you can't really know without trying things and starting to gauge what you like bounce off of and what you don't. It's also so different by genre. Like I'm definitely still learning what I'm into and what I'm not into with contemporary romance.
And fantasy.
And fantasy. I'm a bit more confident in what I like with fantasy, I think.
I think I still don't exactly know. Because a lot of fantasy, I'm like, oh, this is boring. And then some fantasy blows my mind. So I don't know.
Yeah.
This
Anyway.
is the Percy box.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah, the American fiction is going in one box. Well, or two.
Yeah, the problem
That
is...
reminds me, I still need to read more Percival Everett.
Did you read Wounded?
Mm-hmm.
Did you read something else by him?
God's Country.
Okay.
Which, Carlos, I still need you to read because I think you would freaking love it.
Yeah, I got it here.
Ben said, that's why I've had such a bad reading year. I've been experimenting and suffering as a result. You know what? This strikes a chord with me because I have been struggling to find a good balance
One of my
between.
one of my favorite books. I don't know if you've read it, Ben, but read Giovanni's Room.
Oh, yeah, Ben, you would like that, I think.
It's
Um,
spectacular.
I need to read that actually. But yeah, I've been struggling for the last couple of years to find a good balance between experimenting but also still throwing in old favorites that I know I'm going to love. And when I tell myself I want variety, then I don't let myself go to favorites. But then I get myself into a slump because of it.
Has anyone read this? Because I'm really curious about this.
I haven't. Is that the same author who did Brokeback Mountain, or am I thinking of a different? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ben said he has read it. Also, Mitch said, that's why you let other chums guinea pig things for you. My mistake. My mistake.
Mitch, are you volunteering as a guinea pig?
Matt said Baldwin is so good. Celie said God's Country is my favorite ever so far. I need to read James Baldwin. I still haven't read anything by him. Anita said, Ben, I have a book for you. Read Windhaven by George R. R. Martin and Lisa Tuttle. I actually need to read that. Oh shit, we didn't put that into the sci-fi box.
Oh,
Whoopsie.
is that fantasy or sci-fi?
Is it sci-fi? I thought it was sci-fi.
I think it's sci-fi.
Right?
Can I show you this replica
George!
of the? It's not a first edition because who would be able to afford it? But it is a replica of the original printing of the Grapes of Wrath.
Ah,
Which I love this cover.
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Master Sal said, hello peeps, are we watching a book show off or packing? I have been on for 5 minutes and seen no packing. Look,
Hey, I just packed Hob and Malazan, and I lifted it 3 times across the room.
For the first half an hour, we talked about duvets,
Okay.
washers, dryers, and something else. Quilts.
Yep.
So it's a multifunctional live stream. I'll pack the next box, I promise.
That's okay.
Okay.
Did you pack the other copy of the Grapes of Wrath, Carlos, already? Did you already pack that other copy of Grapes of Wrath?
I haven't packed it yet. No. Because it's a hardcover and it's different size to the other books. But I have multiple copies of the Grapes of Wrath, by the way. One of which you purchased for me.
I know, that's the one I was talking about. So, like...
Have we packed that? No, we haven't.
No,
right? Yeah.
that is in my wardrobe, safe and secure from everything else.
Do you want to bring that in a tote bag?
Yeah, I'm not putting that in a box.
ZK said, ZK or ZK? I'm never sure how to say that letter.
I think it's Zach in Alaska. ZK, correct me if I'm mistaken. I think it's Zach in Alaska.
Zach. Okay. I have a book for the two of you. Fairy and Shadow by C.J. Cherry. So much Irish mythology, complete with, oh my god, selkies and everything. Yeah, that's... Do we have that one?
No, but I'll show you what CJ Cherry we have right now.
It has a strong 80s dark fantasy movie vibes. Nice. Yeah, we have some CJ Cherry and I always forget what the titles are. But I need to try her.
We may have put CJ Cherry already.
Oh, we did.
Really?
Yeah. I definitely put some of her, in the sci-fi paperback.
Okay, then we have Foreigner, which I haven't read. We have the Chanor Saga, which I also haven't read. I haven't read CJ Cherry yet. And we have Down Below Station. I don't know if you've read any of them. Oh, and we also have Cytine. But I also haven't read that.
Is that the one with the weird, like, cat, lion, tiger animal thingies?
That's the Chanor Saga.
Oh.
Yeah. Cytine is... I'm not really sure what it's about, but she writes very... like sociological sci-fi and like a lot of linguistic stuff, I think. I'm not sure.
Dom's going to bed. Good night, Dom. Thank you for stopping by. Also, Thank you, Anita, for validating my Z.
Yeah, Z is on this side of the Atlantic,
Right.
but it would be Z over there. I use both interchangeably because I have worked for American companies for a while.
Yeah. And yes, Evie, you're right about Zach. Vrogue said, I currently have 4 English classes that I do push in for. 3 of them are reading of Mice and Men, and 1 is reading Animal Farm. Nice. Derry said, I've just realized that we all treat the books of an author as extensions of the person of the author. We packed her already. Yeah, I've been noticing that today while packing, and yesterday that I have been gendering the books. And I don't think I've gendered the books by male authors in any particular way, but the ones by female authors, I've just been calling her.
Let's go. So good.
You haven't read that?
No. 219 pages. Let's go.
Let me look at my reading spreadsheet because I feel like I read that pretty quickly.
I need to read more Percy. I might read Erasure next.
Oh yeah, I read that in like 2 days. Like I started on the 19th, finished it on the 20th. So it's such a quick read. It's hysterical. It's poignant. And yes, I am flexing my spreadsheet, my handy dandy spreadsheet.
Yeah, as you should. It's a impressive spreadsheet. We've been making some updates to ours because we've been so terrible at reading and tracking what we read, and we figured maybe if we don't track the dates where we start and finish, it'll be less like perceived pressure. So we're
really track anyway.
Yeah, you're terrible at it anyway. So we're still tracking the month, but we're not tracking like how many days it takes us to read it or anything like that. Which, to be fair, like every book I've read in the last 2 months has taken me only a couple of days because they've all been like 300-page contemporary romance. But then I spend another week without reading a word. The joy of spreadsheets is being able to personalize them. Yes.
That's right.
Yes. Is there anything, Evie, that you're looking forward to reading the rest of the year that you have planned?
Let me go to my spreadsheet. So I'm supposed to read Night Flyers next month for Kyle's A Song of Ice and Fire Gurm read-along thing, which I would love to finish a Game of Thrones by the end of the year. I'm still stuck halfway through it. I just keep getting distracted by romance books. Such a terrible problem to have.
Terrible.
And then other than like the KJ Parker trilogy that we're reading for Alan's server, like I'm supposed to read Hamnet as well, but because the movie's coming out later.
Yeah, I want to read that before the movie. My mother just read it and she loved it. So that made me want to. I bought the hardcover when it came out because it was very pretty, and I haven't read it yet. I think she's Irish, but she lives in the UK or has lived in the UK for most of her life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll forgive her.
She's like a bit of both, I think.
But yeah, other than that, basically romance books. Taylor, if you're still here, Taylor and I are going to be reading Daddy Issues by Kate Goldbeck, something. I think that's the last name. It's coming out in November.
Interesting. Have you read her before?
We have not, but Taylor and I discovered, sorry to out you like this, Taylor, but we have discovered that we love Daddy Issue books in our romances.
Interesting.
We talk more about it tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah. So for everybody here, announcement. Taylor, Evie, and I will be chatting tomorrow at 8 o'clock Dublin time, which I can't translate in my head to what time it is for everybody else, but basically an hour and a half ago.
3 Eastern?
3 Eastern? Okay, cool. So 3 Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT. I will schedule that after this because I didn't want to schedule it at the same time that we scheduled this, and then it would be confusing if like there's 2 upcoming live streams. But yes, we will be chatting about getting into romance, basically. It's very fun. I'm very excited. I need you to sell me on some other authors because there haven't been that many authors that have worked for me yet, and I just think that maybe a lot of the like hyper popular ones don't work, but I need to find. Anyway, we can chat tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
Taylor is still here.
Derry is like I think Derry broke my brain. That's why I love Molly so much, and I'm like, oh my god, she does have daddy issues. Oh god.
Oh. That took me a second to get to like which Molly. But yes.
Just live view of my brain being broken and having a crisis. Because my daddy issues thing was mostly a joke, but apparently now it's like, no, it's not a joke. It's a reality.
Bye, Rogue. Thank you for dropping in. We will enjoy our half-hearted packing.
Half-hearted?
For me, I'm just sitting here. You're packing. Half. You are half. I'm the other half.
Yeah.
You are packing.
This is true.
Anita also embracing romance this year. Nice. She said, oh God, is that why I love Molly too? Discoveries are being made.
True. Well, next time I reread, I will have that in the back of my mind, and I will be reading the book anew with that perspective.
I realized, so obviously we just packed all of the Hob, but I packed the Soldier Son trilogy into a different box yesterday because that was on a different shelf. And I realized that I have yet to read The Willful Princess and The People Prince.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that the only one?
It's the novella.
Yeah, is it the only one you haven't read?
Out of Rem of the Elderlings, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because I didn't read it before Tawny Man, because I figured I'd do the same as Jimmy did of like saving it as a little, you know, when you're sad that you finished it and then you get to like have this other little treat to look forward to. But I've actually still not read it.
I wound up reading it after I finished Assassin's Fate, so.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. I might just do that over like Christmas or something.
And what I guess I was surprised by it. It is a novella, but it's also basically 2 shorter novellas bound up into one narrative. So
right.
like, yeah.
Okay.
So it's even shorter.
I'm excited for it. Wait. I just forgot that it was there.
I mean, it's not like a 900-page book like that, you know, that's right in your face.
Exactly. And I felt this big like sense of accomplishment of like, oh, I've read this entire series, and like I don't know, I just forgot. No, Anita, Carlos has not read Rem of the Elderlings. He hasn't read any Hob, not a single one.
No. Still yet to read it.
Mitch.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I have planned for the year, but not really. I need to cure my attention span.
You were reading My Heart is a Chainsaw.
I am still reading it. Yeah. Don't listen to his past tense. I am reading it. The last time I read it was yesterday. Yes, I'm like 100 and 70, 80 pages in, so like a good chunk. Yeah. I'm just reading it slowly because I don't have that much reading time, and I'm struggling to focus on anything that isn't fluffy summer romance. But I am liking it, even though I have not watched any slashers really.
I also, other than like practically watching Scream when my brother would be watching it, I'm not a big horror movie fan.
Same.
But I was nervous reading My Heart is Doing So or going into it because I'm like, I don't like slasher movies. But even though he's referencing, like, it's a love letter to slasher movies, even though I don't really watch slasher movies, not into it, whatever, I still love that book so much.
That was like part of the motivation.
You've gotten to like the slasher 101 like interludes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I love that aspect of it.
It's really good, and like knowing that you love it made me motivated me to pick it up, even though I'm not into horror movies or like slashers. But I'm really liking it. I think the voice of the main character is so good and so unique. I'm gonna be reading it slowly, but I'm enjoying it. Taylor asked, I really want to know who you only date for my t-shirt. It's a Star Wars t-shirt. It says, I only date rebels.
Nice. I need to make sure that is Han Solo and Leia, not Luke and Leia, right? Okay.
No, it's Han Solo. It's definitely Han Solo. Yeah.
You guys have seen Fanboys, right? The movie Fanboys?
No.
Oh, you gotta find. I feel like you would love that movie. It is. I think it was made in 2009, 2008, or something like that. And it is essentially a road trip movie of some kids trying to get to Skywalker Ranch to see the Phantom Menace before it's even come out. So like they're trying to basically steal it so they can see it for their friend. It's hysterical. And there's an entire I still think about it to this day, entire scene where they're arguing about Luke and Leia and if the kiss was intentional. And they were swinging through the air, they're about to die.
I don't think I have heard of that movie. It does not ring a bell.
It's got Kristen Bell in it and who else? Oh God, what's his name? Oh God, I can't remember his name, but Seth Rogen makes an appearance as both a Star Wars fan and a Trekkie. It's two separate characters, by the way. It's hysterical. And Carrie Fisher's also makes an appearance.
Oh, nice.
Aw. Okay, yeah, we should watch that.
Love Carrie Fisher.
Hang on, somebody's hollering outside. Or singing. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
That's why we're moving to the suburbs.
Okay, do you want to take over? I'm going to pack the next box.
You mean you take over doing the work? Yeah.
You take over entertaining the internet.
Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Move.
Okay, what am I doing next? Oh my God.
Yeah, I packed a lot.
Okay.
Whatever's next. You want to do classics? Well, there's still some left over of American fiction, but it was weirdly sized. Weirdly sized.
How about...
That's what she said.
I do the mass markets.
Oh, yeah. Mass markets. All on the table.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to get me emotional. Okay. All right.
We are not here to get emotional.
We are a little.
Oh my God, there's so much chat.
There's no crying and book boxing.
There's what? Oh yeah, no, yeah.
That's right.
Just to make sure, you have seen A League of Their Own, right?
I have seen that. Yes.
There's no crying in baseball.
I don't know if Yolo has seen A League of Their Own.
Oh, that makes me so sad.
Well,
I haven't seen that many things. Okay, can you hear me if I'm talking from here?
Yes. Yep.
Cool.
Cool. There's something very cheer-inducing by that cheeky grin. You mean that one? It's like whenever I say something that I should not say. I get such enjoyment from saying things that I should not say. American books overcompensating. Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
More like
Hugely.
that's what he said.
I do. So this is an interesting question now that I have for the chat. I much prefer American paperbacks because I'm a fan of the flop. And
You're
quite
talking about trade paperbacks, right? Not the mass market.
not the mass markets, trade paperbacks, like a regular paperback. Because our paperbacks over here, we get them from the UK, and many of them are stiff. And I like flaccid. Because it makes for a better reading experience when you hold the flaccid one in your hand. So I'll ask the chat, do you guys like UK paperbacks or US paperbacks? Oh, also,
You like flaccid paperbacks?
do you like them flaccid or do you like them stiff?
So, as an aside, related to this, I was in a large work meeting. It was basically an organizational summit that we do. This was pre-COVID, and our basically head of the organization, the small little organization that we were in, was like, so his name is Richard. He goes by Richard, no kind of nicknames or anything.
Okay.
And he's just talking about himself. He's like, I know I seem off. I can come off as very aggressive and firm. He's like, but I'm not hard, Richard. I can be soft, Richard.
Oh my God.
I just think about that all the time.
I would
Hard
not.
dick, soft dick.
I would not have been able to contain myself.
I had to leave the room. So
Yeah. In my previous job, thankfully not in this job, because I think people appreciate my sense of humor in this job. But in my last job, people were very, I don't know, I never said shit like that, but I was, I'm cheeky. I'm a cheeky person. I would get in trouble for little, jokes that sort of, I guess.
towed the line, maybe.
No, I take the piss out of the job. If the job is kind of ridiculous, I will make fun of it. I will do the job, but I will make fun of it because we live in a ridiculous society doing ridiculous things 9 to 5. It's kind of ridiculous. But it got me into trouble in my last job. Not a lot, but the vibes were off. This job, thankfully, is a lot better. But in an instant like that, I would find it very, very difficult to not comment on somebody saying, I can be hard, Richard, or I can be soft, Richard. You're opening the door.
That's a ridiculous thing to say, Richard.
Richard. A zillion years ago in my administrative era, I had a check come through from Richard Pullen. My God. Oh. Good Lord.
Oh, how we have devolved from duvets to dick. So.
Hey,
we
there you
did take a detour through daddy issues.
Sometimes they go hand in hand.
That's what she said.
Yep. No one need take formatting of Excel seriously. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, speaking of Excel, someone asked previously about exporting Goodreads into an Excel format. You actually can do that on the website version. I don't think on the app. You can export your Goodreads library into a CSV file and then upload it into Excel or Google Sheets So
I have been thinking about deleting my Goodreads because there's a ton of things that I've read that I haven't added because I don't care. And then I find it overwhelming and honestly kind of stressful when I go and I click currently reading, because I pick up things and then I'm like, nah, I'm not in the mood. I'll get to it another time. And then when we had the channel, it's like, oh, currently reading, and then
everyone's
people
commenting on it.
people will
Like-
see it, and I'm like, well, I'm sampling, like, relax. And then the whole like DNF culture. I'm thinking of deleting my Goodreads.
So I was going to delete, well, I have deleted my Goodreads in the past, but then I realized if I want to look something up really quickly on Goodreads, like, ratings, whoever else is Reddit or whatever, it forces me to log in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I technically have a Goodreads account, but I have no data on there. So
Okay. I think I would like to figure out how to do that because I like using Goodreads to go on and check if anybody's left reviews of this book I'm interested in. I'm like, cool. I'll get a sense of what it is. I go and I get the kind of general vibe of the book. Looking up the synopsis, whatever. But yeah, I just tracking. I mean, I find it difficult enough to remember to track on the spreadsheet that YOLO made for us. So I don't know. I might do that export the file thing because I have a lot of stuff on Goodreads. But yeah. Anyway.
yeah, there's also you can delete all the data on there. So if you like export it first and then just like delete all my data on Goodreads, it'll delete everything for you. But how does my Goodreads have one book on it, Derry? I don't see anything on there.
Chadia says she already knows which one. Which one?
I mean, Spear Cuts Through Water, of course, but
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Oh my god. How did I not know
but
that?
literally it says zero. Jesus. It says 0 books. I don't know what
67 friends. You couldn't add 2 more people, Evie?
I mean, I'm waiting for 9 of the people. Ben, by the way, if you're still here, please accept my friend request. I'm still on the following list. Okay, thank you.
Does that mean if you're following someone, does that mean you're not friends?
No, it's 2 different things.
Correct. Yep.
Oh, I'm not with it. I know Andy Peloquin. Who is that? Started a book tracking app. It's a pretty limited database when I last checked it out, though. We need other ones. Like, what's that other one that started a story?
Or something?
Oh, and hardcover as well. Yeah, those, I don't know. They just don't look all that great.
Yeah. It's also like this, regardless of how they look, how the database works. Like for me, it's the same. I'm gonna have the same problem, regardless of the admittedly self-imposed pressure of seeing the things on there and realizing that people can see that, and then, oh, you're reading this book and like pressure to finish it.
Oh yeah, I want to clarify that. I don't give a shit if people like see this stuff, and I'm not complaining about, oh, but then I created a channel and I feel the no, it's absolutely self-imposed. So I'm just probably going to delete my Goodreads and then not impose it on myself. It's not a complaint, but anyway. Oh, Ben says he doesn't have any friend requests.
So plot twist, when I went to check, apparently the friend request canceled out. It like, I don't know, I guess it times out or something, but I just re-requested it. So ball's in your court now, Ben.
You can stop Goodreads posting your activity on the feed. Yeah, I'm going to try to do that.
I mean, it says that it stops posting it, but it doesn't actually do that because Goodreads sucks. Goodreads.
Oh, you can pause things? Chatty, you can pause things? I would totally. I would have 1,000 books in paused. Currently, I have a buddy read with Evie paused. And then I was going to start a second one, but then I read 5 pages, so technically that could also be paused. What was that other one that you picked up after the Steinbeck?
Oh, God.
Moon is Down. Did you read that?
So I never started it. I was going to.
Right.
And then I got
Correct.
into romance. So
Cool. Well, I read 5 pages of it. It was
cool.
good. It was good. I like everything that he writes. You and Ben are now friends. Well done.
Apology not accepted, but all right.
See, Sal's right. Just put it back on the TBR shelf. See, a physical shelf. That's how we read. Take it off the shelf, you sample it, you're like, nah, not right now. Put it back on the shelf. That's it. That's all we need. We don't need this digital shit. Chadia says, I have many in my paused shelf too. This is how we read.
I will say that since I have started tracking my reading, regardless of whether it's been on Goodreads or in my now spreadsheet or whatever, I can actually recall much more easily because I have that like visual representation of like, hey, I read this book and this is when I read it. Whereas before, like, I'm like, I vaguely remember I read that book. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
I think it was part of the, I don't actually think it was the online thing. I would think it was like the level of detail in the tracking where we got very excited creating the spreadsheet and they're like, oh, now we're going to like put it in. And then, and then we put the publisher and then we put the format and then we put the year. And then when it gets into the date you started and the date you finish and what month does it actually count? Because there's a lot of books that you might start in one month, finish in another. What month does it count for? How many pages? What? I'm just like, I want to put the book. I want to put the author. I want to put the genre. And that's kind of it. But we have now reduced our spreadsheet. So now it's easier. And I'm actually up to date on it. Anyway.
Romance is my most read genre this year, by the way.
Oh, cool. I don't know what mine is, but I will tell you right now. Oh, so bright.
I half expected it to be like Yellow Slide Alan, like so look jaundicey.
How many romance books have you read this year?
All I know is it's 35%. It is 26.
Wow. Nice. Oh, okay. So it's pretty tight at the top for me. 22% crime fiction. I've read 13 crime books this year. And then it's sci-fi at 19%. I've read 11 sci-fi. And then general fiction, so just, I guess, literary fiction, whatever you want to call it, fiction, is 17% with 10. And that's my top 3. And then I got nonfiction. And then fifth is fantasy. I've read 4 fantasy.
Yeah, I've done 26 romance books, 19 fantasy books, 17 science fiction books, and then the rest are literary classic horror. So
nice. Yeah, I got some historical fiction in there, some horror, 5%. I got westerns. Post-apocalyptic is creeping up the list at 6% now. Nice.
Have I encouraged you to read The Buffalo Hunter yet?
It is on the coffee table currently and is not going into a box until spooky season is over because I'm probably going to read it.
Yes.
Yeah. And let me go get it.
Just because I know you like horror.
Yeah.
And you've been getting into westerns, so I think it's going to work for you. I recommended it to David because I know that he is recently become obsessed with Lonesome Dove, and he needed he's like, what would you recommend for my first Stephen Graham Jones? So I literally just got him Buffalo Hunter, and I was like, here you go.
So I have a cool story about this book. When I went to the United States of America when did we go? In March. We went to this place where I had the best Cubano sandwich I've ever had. And I got very drunk. And Jimmy brought us there, and I went. It was like they also had a bookshop in the place, which was so
Oh.
cool. It was like an eatery place, but they also had a bookshop in like in the front half.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
you could go into the left hand side, and there'd be a little space to buy books. Very simple, like what's just come out, like on the bestseller list, whatever, or new releases. Like not a very extensive bookshop at all. But then obviously they had their restaurant part, and we went, dropped our stuff. And I think I went over and it was like Amanda and Kev were there. And then Kev was kneeling down at a shelf. And I walked up behind him and a book fell in front of Kev because he was like rooting around on the shelf. And it just fell on the floor and almost like hit him. And it was The Buffalo Hunter, which is...
Oh, so, see, it literally fell. I thought that you guys were just like saying that.
Oh, no,
It fell.
Literally fell in front of his feet.
It fell. And then Kev said something like, "Oh, that shit." And I was like, "Oh my God, this is like my most anticipated new release." At the same time. So anyway, I bought it because you can't beat chance and fate. So if this book is actually shit now, it's going to ruin that story, but
It's
doubt
not
it.
gonna be shit.
I doubt it.
I have fit every single mass market paperback except for one into this fucking box.
Nice.
Wow.
Knight of Knives is not in it.
Well, apparently it's mid anyway.
Oh, well, fuck it then.
People are talking about Buffalo Hunter. BHH. I love when people make acronyms out of things. It's very corporate. I don't actually love it.
Sorry.
Did you just burp? Nice.
Yeah, I did.
It would be a big societal win if BHH gets taught in classrooms in my lifetime. That would be cool. Is it that good?
It finally, it is his magnum opus.
Nice. Oh, Sal is complaining that we didn't get to see any of the mass market paperbacks. You didn't show any off. So we are failing at this pack and stream.
We are failing. Let me show you some. Okay. I'll give you a sampling.
I will just say that in regards to Buffalo Hunter, he is challenging himself as a writer with the perspectives that he's writing. And you can tell, and he does it really, really well, but it's still, I was waiting. I'm like, finally, this is the Stephen Graham Jones that I've been expecting. So he doesn't completely change. He comes back around and he gives you what you want and you expect as a Stephen Graham Jones fan. So, hi, Kim.
Hey. Okay, so some examples of mass markets that we have. I think this would be a favorite.
This is one of my favorite mass markets. Dragonbone Chair by Tad.
Whalen?
It is. That is Simon and Binnabic on the cover. Love those characters. What else do you have? Oh, this is a little mass market of the Grapes of Wrath. Yet another copy that I have. I found this in Dublin City Centre on a street market stall randomly for like €4. That was cool. What else we got?
Haven't read that yet, but it's a cool cover.
Haven't read this yet, but I also found this on eBay, and I love these old 80s mass market paintings.
Does that have Ursula K. Le Guin's name on that?
Yes, it does. It says
The first
volume of a masterpiece.
Oh, Le Guin.
Was this also a random find in the last bookshop? The secret bookshop?
Yes, I found that in the secret bookshop. So there's a place. It's actually called the Secret Bookshop and Record Store in Dublin. It doesn't have a sign, and it's in a little corner of a street that has a lot of pubs and ice cream shops and like kitchenware shops. Anyway, there's this little hallway in the corner, on the corner of the street, like a not like looks like an alleyway, but it's like a door leading into a really narrow hallway. And at the end of this hallway, there's the secret bookshop and record store. It's like a magical fucking place. And they have quite often very cool mass markets. And I found this Robert Silverberg, Downward to the Earth, mass market paperback that looks psychedelic as shit.
I was gonna say that's weird.
But it also has these little fold out ads for a science
Nice.
fiction magazine, which I just think this stuff is cool. And in the ad, it says, any 3 books for $1.
Oh, those times.
Not in
times
this
are
economy.
It is giving Barbarella vibes.
Here.
Oh yeah. And then we have a bunch of Bujold in mass market. That's a lot of the mass market we have. Like classic sci-fi, Hyperion, we have in mass market.
Asimov, the Foundation books,
Asimov.
which I don't really like. I like the robot books.
Ender's Game
Ender's
and the
Game.
sequels.
I like those.
Yeah.
We have a lot of Vorkosigan, Bujold Vorkosigan, which the first one I've owned since I was 13. There you go. Because it was a gift from my uncle. And I like it. But I haven't read on in the series. Anyway, what are people saying? You didn't get the Orange Penguin for your classics? Do you mean...
Oh, Bilbo.
Do you mean boxes?
Hello, Bilbo. What's going on with Bilbo?
Where'd he go?
He got up. There's been a lot of movement and back and forth. He's been pretty chill so far, just sleeping, but
Now that he's awake, he's like, "Ah!"
yeah.
Oh, if this question is in relation to boxes, yeah, we have nothing but penguin boxes because we obviously also used to work in a bookshop and we got loads of penguin boxes. Oh, hey, doggo and catto.
The dog is such a weenie. He will not go past George. He'll walk past Leia, no problem, but I don't know why he's scared to walk past George.
I kind of love when dogs are afraid of cats. It's so funny. Josh says, as much as I love her books, I don't always trust her opinion. Ursula K. Le Guin. I get that with Stephen King. Stephen King will slap a blurb on anything. And I've read some turds that he likes. Le Guin said Gene Wolfe was our Melville. Wow. No, Sal, I have yet to read Silverberg. Wait, is that true? Have I read Silverberg? Did I read a masterwork by him?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I might have. How much of Foundation did you read? 3. Did I? I don't recall.
Wow.
I know we have 3. I didn't buy any more. I've only read Asimov's robot books. Yeah. I think, you're not missing anything with Foundation, in my opinion. I mean, you got to read it because it's a classic. Well, you don't have to read it. I just think the robot books are a lot more fun. He tells a better story. But I can understand why, Foundation is an important work of concept-driven science fiction. But, I'm not that into it. It's a bit dry. And Robot is more fun. There you go. So if one sounds like your thing, go for it. The Orange Penguin editions for Spine. Oh, yes. Yeah. The old orange ones. I think my ma has some of those. But I know they don't print them anymore. Penguin now do the orange line for their non-fiction. I don't know if you know, the current. I don't know if it's the same in the US or Canada, but The nonfiction now is
Sorry.
Orange Spines for Penguin, everything that they publish, and they look really good. I can't show
Oh,
you an example because they're all packed. Or maybe I can.
okay. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We packed all the nonfiction, I think.
I think the Naomi Klein is out here.
Is that an orange one?
Yeah,
I don't see it.
it should be here.
If you don't have it, I can also share my screen because I pulled it up.
No, I got it. I'm
Alright.
committed now. Where is it?
This is a fascinating live stream. We're doing so well.
I got it.
Just abandoned Evie.
I got it. This is The Shock Doctrine by Naomi Klein.
Oh, that is not the one that I was thinking of. So the
This-
ones that I've seen are these ones that I am going to, if you can add my screen share to this screen.
How do I do that? Do I do that?
Yeah.
There we
These
go.
ones.
Yeah, I know those ones. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Those are the old ones, right?
Those are the old ones. Yeah, they're not in print anymore, but you can still find them in used bookshops. We just don't have any.
I'm pretty sure I've seen Ceremony at my local Barnes and Noble as like a new copy. Maybe they're reprinting them. I don't know.
They should do another line of that because I think Penguin do the best, like, specific like publishing lines for things. Like they're doing these green crime classics now. Publishing like
Dorothy.
Yeah, the Dorothy B. Hughes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those books are really cool. They have cool little covers too. Sorry, I am way behind on the chat now. Mitch says, I'm pitching a new sci-fi series to a publisher. Miles Vorkosigan, but 7 feet tall.
Isn't that just supposed to just be Sun Eater or something?
Is that Rockio's actual pitch? Okay.
I have no idea.
I really want to read Bujo's Beguilement. Apparently it's a romantic... Did you drop something?
I did. Sorry.
Apparently it's a romantic fantasy from the 2000s. I sampled it and really enjoyed the writing style. Oh.
Literally. Seeing if I can get a hold of this. You had me at romantic fantasy. Beguilement. Can I not spell beguilement? Nope. Stop it.
Why is the screen so bright? 360 pages. We love to see it. Fantasy less than 500 pages is nice. Interesting.
Oh, it's the first book in a series. Boo.
Yeah.
Oh, I dropped Tyrion.
No, you dropped Tyrion. We have a little Funko of Varys and Tyrion in front of the George books.
Both of them.
Oh my god, how dare you.
Varys and Tyrion.
Yeah.
They're okay.
Sal says, Foundation is fantastic. Don't listen to me. Fair. Fair. It's made of trash. Is that Foundation? Sal says, I love the old orange penguins. I keep thinking of actual orange penguins now. Usually get the black spines for classics. Oh, Derry says, I love this live stream. I feel like we're just hanging out while you're packing. It's perfect.
Yay.
Well, that's cool because we didn't plan shit. We just decided to do this a few hours ago.
We have 4 boxes left.
4 boxes
Not
left.
gonna fit.
Yeah, no, oh, yeah. Oh, no, we need to go back and get more. Apparently, the Orange Penguin Classics are still in print. They did a special one for Steinbeck. That's cool. I got to look at that because I clearly need more copies of The Grapes of Wrath.
I mean, I don't think there are enough copies. So
I agree with Matt. Dorothy B. Hughes is great. I need to read another one. We have another one by her on the shelf called The Blackbirder. I don't know if you've read that, Matt. Did you see the new blurbs for Bujo being sold as romantasy? Oh, of course.
No. I mean, fair, but also, like, don't use that term. I hate it.
Yeah. Derry says, I don't think they're all going to fit in 4 boxes. You're correct.
Yeah, they're not.
How many shelves are left? Okay.
Okay, so the one behind us, what you see there, which is like mostly hardbacks, and then that one, which we haven't really touched all that much. That's full of comics, and we're both scared of it, so it's probably going to be the last one we do.
There are several shelves that you guys don't see around the apartment that don't ever show up on video.
They're empty.
So they're empty.
Actually, no, there's still some in the hallway.
Is there still
There's
some in the hallway?
Historical fiction hardbacks in the hallway.
Oh,
I know.
God.
I know.
Sal asks, are we turning this into an unhaul? No, because we already did that. We did that a few weeks ago. We got rid of, I'd say,
19 books, and then we proceeded to buy 50. So it was a useless.
However, we have gotten rid of, in the last few months, we've gotten rid of maybe 100. Over the years, I've also sold a lot of comics. I reduced the amount of comics by like 60%. It's just the problem is that made way for novels and smaller books.
Am I wrapping the Everymans in bubble wrap?
Yes. Well, you could do them in little stacks, wrap them, and then, you know.
I don't know what to do next.
RJ's here.
Oh, hey, RJ.
We are sucking diesel. We have, how many boxes do we have packed now?
Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23.
23 boxes, and it's still not done. I think, will we get it done in 30 boxes, or will it be 40 boxes?
It'll be 40. Books, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, 40, yeah.
How many books? Oh, yeah, we answered that. You have empty shelves? How could you get more books? We intend to get more shelves for the new house.
And as a great segue to Derry's question, is there a room dedicated for reading for a library? Nice.
So it will change over time because the house has an unconverted attic, which we intend to convert. Maybe sooner rather than later. Once we move in, we'll probably start saving for that. And the front room is really nice because it has a fireplace and it has a little kind of nook in the very front. So facing the driveway, there's like a little nook window that's like, it's how do you describe it?
It's like set out a little bit. There's
It's a bit out, like it's not flat. And I think it would be really cool to have like a little bench at the window there with like books under it. And then on either side of the fireplace, there should obviously be books. But when the attic is done, that might become the main library. But until then, it's probably going to be one of the spare bedrooms. There's 3 bedrooms. And one of those is going to be where we work from home when we do. And that'll mainly be the library because that's where most of the shelves will go. But then there'll be shelves scattered all over the place. There'll be a shelf in our room. There'll be a shelf in the hallway. There'll be a shelf somewhere upstairs. There'll be shelves everywhere. Do you have a housewarming book list ready? Is that the like gift giving one, or just stuff that we want to buy? Because I think there's a couple of things that we want to buy, but we shouldn't be doing that yet. But no, there's no list. Well, we can add something to the registry for Evie. 23 boxes of books. This is what winning at life looks like.
Okay, people, we're getting into the classics. Do you want me to show you the classics that we have?
Yes.
We have a shelf of Everyman's library. Okay, let me see. We shall begin
Show and tell.
with some Jane Austen.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So I have all of them, but in Everyman's we have Pride and Prejudice, Mansfield Park, Northanger Abbey, and Sense and Sensibility, of which I have yet to read Sense and Sensibility. Anyway, here they are.
I've only read Pride and Prejudice, and it's probably one of my favorite books.
I am going to wrap them in bubble wrap. The other thing. Evie, I don't know if you remember, the very first book we ever intended to buddy read was Northanger Abbey.
Yep.
And I have the little sticky notes from when I read it, thinking of our buddy read. And then, did you forget about it?
No.
Or did you read it like after? We definitely didn't manage to buddy read it.
Did Evie dust you? You probably got dusted.
We didn't read it at the same time, definitely. I just don't remember who dusted who.
Evie definitely dusted you.
I mean, knowing my past and my tendencies, that's probably it. I read it at the end of May. Hold on, did I mark this as a buddy read with you?
End of May of 2023.
Yeah, okay, no. So I read it in 2023 as part of a classics cage match with Tori and Kay.
Yeah, I think you were reading it and it came up and I was like, oh, I'll join you or something. I don't remember. Like there was definitely more people involved. But I ended up just reading it by myself, I think. And I don't remember if I just got the date wrong. Anyway, the sticky notes are in it.
Nice.
I am going to wrap these.
Mitch asks, do you think you could rip out insulation and stack books in the walls? This is an option.
I mean, paper is a better insulation. So
this will be considered. I just need little hatches in the wall then so I can take one out when I want to read them. But yeah, we need to ensure the house has a high energy rating so that our mortgage goes down. A cozy library in the attic. Yeah, we want that. We would like the attic. We envision it to be the nerd room. So like the second level of nerd. So all of the comics.
Like nerd Inception.
Yeah. All of the comics and Star Wars novels are going to go up there. And then probably we'll get a TV and like the PS5 that I never play will go up there. Although I do have a stack of games that I have been waiting to play, or well, not waiting to play, but like just haven't played for the last 5 years. Anyway. Thanks, Derry. It's a bay window. That's what we have. Yes. RJ, send me pictures of that tattoo now, please.
Me too, please. Thank you.
What did you get? Bookshelf house tour soon? Yeah, we could do that once we're all set up. It might take another month and a half, maybe. We get keys next week, and then we'll start moving all these boxes. But then once we get set up, we'll do that. That'll be fun. There's a trick to seating in a bay window. Have an L-shaped back seat that you can slide around under the seat cushion so you aren't putting weight on the actual window glass. Oh, I understand. Interesting. Okay. It might be something that we could do as a little project of how do we get the materials and how do we cut stuff, because we have a garden, we can buy tools and then just make it ourselves or turn it into that ourselves, because maybe could build in shelves to it. Or I might get lazy and ask someone, can they do it? Sal says, I want to buy books. Let's send them to you instead.
This is what Sal does. She has the urge to spend money on books, but doesn't want to buy them for herself, so she gets them for other people.
That's what you do too.
Win-win. It's true.
Yeah. I also like doing that. That's fun because, book gift giving is almost more fun than buying them for yourself. Often it is.
I am going to wrap some Dickens.
You're going to wrap Dick?
Yeah.
Nice.
Tangentially related, not to Dickens or Dick, but to gift giving. So I was at a baby shower earlier today. The whole point of a baby shower is to give gifts for said baby.
Yeah.
God bless her. God bless her. She had prizes set up for like baby, like various things. And she had 3 levels of prizes. Low tier, medium tier, high tier. And 3 gifts in each tier for people that won their like station game or whatever. The 3 gifts, high tier gifts, were a Coach bag, Gucci something or another,
Oh no.
Oh my god.
and a Tiffany necklace. Sorry, bracelet. And I'm like, what? What? Why?
How much money does she think people make?
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm like, why are these baby shower? Like, why are these gifts at all? Like, I told her the whole point of a baby shower is to receive gifts, not give them.
Yeah. Also, like, is the stuff supposed to be for the baby?
Yeah.
It's also a very American thing. I've never heard of a baby shower on this island anyway. They do sound fun though, and like the games that go. I think that's cool. We also don't really do. Isn't there something you do before people get married? There's the like,
Bachelorette
yeah, we do those, but then there's like, isn't there another one?
engagement party.
Bridal shower? Yeah, don't really do that. They just do the same like bachelorette party. Is that the same as a bachelorette party?
Pretty much. I feel like. I don't know. I've never been to one, so.
Nor have I. Oh, this comment. Evie reads Austin all the time. Carla should read Persuasion with her. I just forgot, or I just remembered that I have actually read Persuasion.
Sure.
I read it for the month of Evie.
True story.
Yeah.
He did not give it 5 stars, or the
I didn't.
equivalent of 5 stars. That's okay. Still waiting on you to read Northanger Abbey because we feel both Yolanda and I
Yeah.
have the highest of hopes that you will
Yeah.
judge with that one much better.
I
Yeah.
imagine I will.
You will.
I don't think Persuasion is bad by any means. It just wasn't the Austen that I like because she was a little more serious in it. A little more.
Listen, I don't care about the words coming out of your mouth, Carlos. You didn't like it, so you don't like me.
Yeah, pretty much. You set it in stone. Pencil it in. Matt says Sense and Sensibility might be my 3rd favorite Austen. What are the top 2?
I know his
Right.
favorite was Persuasion because he has the correct opinion.
Well done, Matt. You're a high intellectual. Salza. Oh, yeah, he says Persuasion. Sorry, I'm behind on the chat. Very sorry. Book says insulation is a fine idea, but not great for the books. Real insulation also deals with moisture, damp, and damp books go moldy. Yeah.
Fair point.
This is a problem that we've had in this apartment. We haven't had moldy books. There have been flecks that appear at the window because the windows in these apartments are terrible.
Horrendous.
And it's tough because we're on the top floor or near the. No, we're not, but we're 5 stories up, and we can't really open the back door because the cats will inevitably go out there. So we open windows strategically whenever we can, but it's often not enough. So we have a dehumidifier anyway. It's a whole thing. We're happy to be moving to a house where we can have better shit. Yeah. So the classics will be in the living room to intimidate guests. So we haven't figured out exactly where all the books are going yet, but stuff will be scattered around. In the living room, I suspect beside a fireplace, you need to put classics because it just fits.
Yeah, people need to come in and think that we're smart, you know, and before they see all the Star Wars books.
We could also put all of our radically political nonfiction in there to really scare people off.
Oh, yeah.
Look at these radical leftists. Got an unhaul stack. The unhaul stack is over there. We have unloaded a lot of stuff already. But I think I could show you some of the unhaul stack. Give us a moment. I'll forward it to you shortly. It's a red. Oh, RJ got a Red Rising tattoo.
RJ.
Garden. Yes, we have a garden. Or we will have a garden soon. Love a garden. Also, on the garden, this is not related to books at all. However, it might be at some point. Anyway, I found there's a company in Ireland that make sheds, just fucking wooden sheds for your backyard. And these fellas make garden bar sheds and garden pub rooms, like little ones. Kind of stuff you might see in like a stall at a music festival or something, but for your garden. I am gonna buy one because we need a garden bar, and then we're going to decorate it with the local beers of all of the places that we're from.
All of our local beers, which is 4.
4. So we're gonna have my local beer from my hometown in Spain, her local beer from her hometown in Spain. We're obviously gonna have Guinness merch because you gotta have that. And then what was the German one? Oh yeah, the cider.
Yeah,
it's the German cider. So we're gonna decorate it with that kind of stuff, and then hopefully we'll have a little garden bar. And my hope is that one day I can film I don't know, Western review videos behind the bar.
Nice.
I envision this. I want to do that. I imagine that the next door neighbor will not know what's going on when he just hears me over the wall going like, well, howdy, y'all got to read Larry McMurtry. But anyway, I'm going to have a good time. It's my fucking garden. Could this be the beginning of your tool shed era? Yes. I am so excited to have a bag of tools.
I think I'm more excited about that.
Actually, yeah. So Yolanda is the one that actually builds stuff better than I do. I love whacking shit. I am really great at standing around. You know, the kind of like real man thing of like just hands on the hips going. And then I'll hold the hammer, and if she goes, hit this, I'll go. That is my purpose in this relationship. Oh my God, so many comments. I'm just going to skip everybody and go right down to the bottom because that is easier on my brain.
Wait. Sorry. I thought you were actually going to go to the bottom, and I was going to be like, wait, Mitch, your cilantro is that you accidentally dumped the entire packet of seeds in is actually prospering. I think that's why. Wait,
hold on a second. I'm now going back to the baby shower stuff because I missed. RJ, you've been to 2 baby showers at work? We live on the same island. What? Oh, I could make a 2 countries joke there, couldn't I? Is that because you're British, RJ? No, I'm not gonna go there.
Unsubscribe.
I just lost RJ as a friend. Read it again, Carlos. Give it 5 stars this time. Is this in relation to persuasion?
Probably. Yep.
Are you trying to persuade me to give it 5 stars? That's so funny. Ben says, I offer myself to you again with a heart even more your own. Is this a quote from Persuasion?
Yep. A quote from Wentworth's letter to Anne.
That letter is a masterpiece.
Is Wentworth the other guy, the other military guy that goes off?
No, he's the lead.
Okay, no, I liked the other guy.
Bennick? The one with
Is
the
that-
limp?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I liked him. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good opinion or not.
I am half agony, half hope. Just saying.
All right. Well, it's better than full agony.
Also, another Persuasion Wentworth letter reference, but that's okay.
All right. Keira Knightley. Okay, this is my question. ZK says, or Zach, Keira Knightley, Pride and Prejudice, or Colin Firth. I don't know why you said Colin Firth, Pride and Prejudice, because you could say Jennifer Ely, Pride and Prejudice, but we'll take both. Which is your favorite adaptation? I'm not particularly fond of the Keira Knightley one, although it's fine. I think the 95 BBC drama is superior in every way. Colin Firth, Jennifer Ely, also David Bamber playing Mr. Collins is my favorite person in the world. He is so funny. I would never invite him to dinner, but I think he's hilarious. I also love Mrs. Bennet and Mr. Bennet, sassy man. So yeah. Evie, tell me your wrong opinion.
It's fine. I don't know. I saw the Keira Knightley version first. Well, I take that back. I vaguely remember having to start watching the Colin Firth version because the substitute teacher for my Spanish class in 8th grade was playing it because she was going to be subbing that entire week. So basically we were supposed to watch Pride and Prejudice that entire week. Did I watch it? No, because I was in 8th grade and I have the memory, like I have the attention span of a literal 13-year-old girl. So yeah, I love the Keira Knightley version. I love Matthew Macfadyen as Mr. Darcy. He gives strong autistic energy to Darcy, which he deserves. So
I think Colin Firth does too, though.
I just don't like Colin Firth.
Oh my God, Evie! How do I kick you out of this stream?
I mean, I can leave. That's fine. I don't know. I just found it like my first introduction to Colin Firth as an actor was like, what was that movie? It's a movie with like with Amanda Bynes.
Amanda Bynes and Colin Firth.
I'm pretty sure like Amanda Bynes, Colin Firth movie. What a Girl Wants.
That was your first Colin Firth?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Evelyn.
I know.
Get some culture in your life.
Listen, She's the Man is a great movie. Okay.
She's the Man is a great movie.
That's not bad.
But yeah, so that was my introduction to Colin Firth, and then I vaguely remember seeing all the hype about Bridget Jones's Diary.
Meh.
Yeah, also meh.
I'm
like, so you're basically playing literally the same character in all your movies. Got it. Cool.
Okay. Have you ever seen Tom Ford? It might be Tom Ford. Yes. A Single Man.
I have not because I'm an uncultured swine.
You gotta watch it.
Okay.
A Single Man, and what else? And have you seen The King's Speech?
I have not. Again,
What-
uncultured sweat.
Please culture yourself and watch those movies. What else with Colin Firth? A Single Man, I think, is just a flawless movie. Also, it might be his best ever performance. I know he won awards for The King's Speech, and that's also amazing. But A Single Man is hands down his best performance, in my opinion. But also, my first exposure to Colin Firth was the original Pride and Prejudice 95 adaptation, the BBC, because my mother is obsessed with Jane Austen, and she studied philology, she studied languages. This is the reason I exist. She came to Ireland to learn English, which is very fucking ironic. And yeah, she loved all of the BBC kind of. I used to call them the Bonnet mini series.
Yeah.
Anything where people were drinking tea in bonnets, she was all in. But me, as a 5-year-old, I was also all in. I liked the sass. So Pride and Prejudice was my favorite one. We watched that at least twice a year when I was a kid, so that's my favorite one. I don't know if it's actually the superior adaptation to it's just not, nothing's touching it. It's great. I know it word for word. And Colin Firth is really funny in it. I love the way he proposes to her at the end. It's really funny.
Pride and Prejudice is also really fun. I will give you that, Zach.
Derry says, I want to drink your garden shed. Great. Anytime you want, come over. I know it's a long flight, though. Thank you, Sal. BBC Pride and Prejudice, the best adaptation. I mean, the BBC, if you're going to make an English classic, the BBC will know how to do it. They're great.
I think, even though I'm pretty sure you have not seen it, I would recommend no one see it. We can all agree, regardless of pitting one adaptation against another of Pride and Prejudice, we can all agree that both adaptations are infinitely better than the trash that is the Netflix Persuasion adaptation.
Yes.
Haven't even touched it.
I tried it. I think I lasted 20 minutes.
You want to watch me get progressively drunker? Just shameless self-plug. Just go watch my reaction video.
Oh, I need to see
that. I'm sure is of much higher quality than the movie.
I loved your reaction to
Wuthering Heights, baby.
Oh
Travesty.
my God.
Yeah.
I watched that trailer and I was like, what is this? And then we watched your reaction and it was, this is the most entertaining thing on the internet right now.
Listen, first they came for Persuasion. Then they came for Frankenstein. And now they're coming for Wuthering Heights.
I will say, I'm not with you on
By Holy Trinity, they're ruining it.
I'm not with you on Frankenstein. I think it looks good.
I in all seriousness, like I actually if the reviews that I am seeing are any indication, apparently, I don't know if this is how true this is because it's the internet, but apparently a lot of reviews are like, oh, it's more serious. It's taking away like whatever, making Victor Frankenstein the villain. I'm like, so it's the actual book. Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
So
the book that I didn't really like.
That is incorrect. That is the audiobook's called.
Speaking of Frankenstein, it is allegedly out now in select theaters, and I need to get tickets to go see.
So our current building, one thing that we will miss about this apartment is that we live above an independent cinema. It's right downstairs.
Is it playing Frankenstein?
Yes. There was also a premiere the other day for Begonia, the new Yorgos Lanthimos with Emma Stone. I don't think Emma Stone was there, but I think some people from the movie were downstairs. The cinema in our building, we're doxing ourselves right now, but they
we're leaving in a week.
Yeah, they do a lot of British and Irish film productions will have their Dublin premiere in our building, which is cool. We've seen a lot of really famous people downstairs, which is kind of cool, especially being big movie people. I was going to recommend something to the chat because we were talking about BBC Bonnet mini series. One of my favorites that the BBC did that people don't talk about was Cranford. I don't think it was based on a book.
It is. Elizabeth Gaskell?
Oh, great. Then maybe it was. Okay.
Maybe. I might be having the name wrong, but I know it is based on a book.
That's one of my favorites. And there's multiple seasons of it, I think. So, maybe there's only 2. But it's more than just a mini series. Anyway, Cranford is really good for anybody who hasn't watched it. I just wanted to recommend that. Again, I am probably behind on the chat. RJ says, Carlos, I'm also great at whacking it.
That's what she said.
Very good. Zach says, the most hype Larry McMurtry book I have in my collection is his nonfiction Roads. Very interesting. Is that like a bit Jack Kerouac-ish? Mitch says, my garden is prospering. My cilantro is growing tall and strong. Oh, nice. Very cool. I'd love to see a picture.
Ulysses.
There's no need to wrap Ulysses. It can take as many bangs as it wants.
No.
RJ says, I mean, technically, I'm not in Britain. Good man. It's true. I forgive Carlos writing for Persuasion because of his right opinion on the Pride and Prejudice adaptation. Thank you very much. Ben says, Grace has never seen... Oh my God, I'm so behind. Grace has never seen the Keira Knightley adaptation, so I took her to watch it at the cinema. The music for the adaptation, the music cinematography is top-notch. Yeah. Oh, he meant for
the hand flex? I'm just saying, the hand flex. It's like in the zeitgeist.
It is.
Oh, wow, we really created a debate in the chat about Pride and Prejudice and Colin Firth. Oh, yeah, Kingsman. Oh, that was a really good movie. With Taron Egerton, who is one of my favorite actors right now because he's doing really cool shit on Apple TV with one of our favorite writers, Dennis Lehane, or Dennis Lehane, as the Americans like to say. Anitha, you love the 95 adaptation, but you didn't like Jennifer Ehle? Derry says you're aging me again. I'm so sorry. Very, very sorry. Ben just booked tickets to Frankenstein. We're probably going to do that tomorrow. I think it's out. Is it out on Thursday?
Here, Friday. Yeah. It's out the day we get keys.
Oh, nice.
I'm literally getting tickets to go see it next Saturday.
Oh, yes. Alicia has seen Cranford. Or maybe read the book. I don't know. RJ says use Ulysses as a doorstop. Yeah. Might also use it as toilet paper.
I was going to say.
Well, we all know that James Joyce was kind of into that anyway. That's a reference to his explicit letters to his wife. Anybody who doesn't know. I think I've mentioned that on every single stream we do. Have you dropped more shit?
Yes.
Jesus.
Are those published anywhere? Because I'm morbidly curious now.
They are actually.
Yes, they are. When we were doing our James Joyce sort of read through in school, my class found these letters and we refused to read all of the excerpts of Ulysses that we were given to read each week.
But you read the letters.
But we read those letters, and we brought them into class, and my teacher, Philly Walsh, allowed us to do this because...
Oh, wait, so it wasn't part of the class? Like, you just guys found it on your own?
No, we said, sir, why the fuck are we reading this stuff when we could be reading this stuff? And I remember he sat back and he was like, lads, well, as long as you are reading. And we were like, yes. But no, we did have to still read excerpts of Ulysses and some Dubliners short stories, which are fine.
I'm going to put poetry with the classics. This is the extent of the poetry that we own.
Cool.
We're not that cultural.
You didn't show off that many classics either.
They all look the same. They're everyone's. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it's Austen, Dickens, the Brontes, Tolstoy. I didn't pack Tolstoy. No, he's still out there. Joyce.
We have a very cool edition of War and Peace that we could show off. Do you want to bring that over?
The box set.
Yeah. We have an edition of War and Peace that's split into a trilogy, and each book is 500 pages. That book is obscene.
Ridiculous.
But look at it.
And those Everyman editions, the pages are paper thin.
Yeah, it's like Bible paper. But it's very, very, very nice. One day, I was recently discussing this possibility with Jimmy, where maybe in 2026 we buddy read this over like 6 months. But who knows? We might do it, we might not. But I was telling them that I have it. It's kind of like set up as a trilogy. But anyway, maybe we'll do that in 2026, or maybe we won't. I'm not committing to anything. Oh, hey, Britton. He says, I saw a guy who looked like you when I went out to eat, Carlos. Well, I hope you said hi. The OG Scatman. Jimmy Joyce. What Joyce would you recommend? I would recommend you read his letters to his wife.
Thoughts and opinions on the life and opinions of Tristram Shandy by Lawrence Stern.
What?
No, never mind. Okay. It's like one of the early Irish novels, apparently, allegedly.
I have never heard of that.
Oh God, what was that movie called? There's like a quasi adaptation, like meta adaptation of it. So it's the life and opinions of Tristram Shandy, a gentleman. God, what was it? A Cock and Bull story with Steve Coogan.
Oh. I love Steve Coogan.
He's trying to adapt Tristram Shandy, and it's just so meta.
Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye out for that. I love Steve Coogan. He's great.
Also, speaking of Steve Coogan, if you haven't seen it, Hamlet 2.
Hamlet 2?
It's hysterical. It's Steve Coogan writing a musical for high schoolers as a sequel to Hamlet.
Okay.
And there's a song called Rock Me Sexy Jesus in it.
Nice. I love it. Hamlet 2, 2008? How do I not know about this one? Catherine Keener and Amy Poehler? What? How do I not know this movie? Okay. I'm going to watch that. Steve Coogan is also doing a really interesting movie soon that nobody in the chat is going to know or care about, which is about Roy Keane and Mick McCarthy, Mick McCarthy is the old Irish football coach, and Roy Keane was one of the best players Ireland has ever produced. Not that they've produced very many. And before the World Cup in Japan in 2002,
and Korea,
they had this like huge in training, this huge argument, and then it was like a big media storm when I was a kid. And like the two of them just dissing each other in the media. And now Steve Coogan is in a movie about this thing, and he's playing the coach. And everybody in the country is excited to see it because it's going to be fun. That's a very obscure thing, though. Nobody's going to care about that. Oh yeah. The Joyce Dubliners. Read the short stories. There's one in that about. I'm trying to remember what the name of it is. I don't remember any of them. But there's one about a couple. I think they have an affair. And it's kind of sad, but it's very. I just remember it being. You know, that kind of good, sad. It's sort of melancholy, like a kind of. It's nice. It's a nice story, but it's.
There's a probably not catharsis is probably not the right word, but I don't know.
Yeah, it gives you a sort of sense of something. I don't know if it fills your soul.
Isn't there like a word? I feel like there's a word in another language where you feel like joy from feeling sadness or something.
There's gotta be, yeah. Britain, have you just read some of his letters? He says Joyce was a real freak. And yes, Britain, we did find a house. Finally, we got it done. We signed the contracts last week. We just hemorrhaged all our money. So we're moving soon. And yes, Dubliners is good. It is more coherent. It's less all over the place as his other stuff. James Joyce's letters, romanticy as it ought to be written. Gurm. Very nice. Britton, are you dropping actual quotes from his letter in the chat? I'm not highlighting that. Whoa. Mitch asks, Roy Keane, the dude from Ted Lasso? Shake my head. Carlos thinks he's a real player. Well, that fella, Roy Kent, is based on Roy Keane. Yeah. But cool. That's the same one. Oh, RJ's excited. Come on, RJ. Terry's also excited. Yay. We got some Roy Keane, Mick McCarthy beef fans in the chat. That's very fun. Oh, is this a German? This is a German word. That looks very German.
Oh, Schadenfreude. Yeah.
Oh, that's different.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
We got a German person here. She can explain it to us.
Schadenfreude means being happy for somebody else's problems. Like being happy that they're miserable.
Oh, that's not what we meant at all.
No.
Is there a specific word in German for being happy about your own miserableness?
Do you know what? It sounds
I mean,
like...
let's be fair. That is called depression in English, but, you know.
It sounds like the kind of word that German would have a word for, but I can't think of any. So I'm not sure.
I forgot we're on a live stream, so I'm just going to go get a beer. I didn't mean to disappear on you.
You're good.
Okay, that box took me a while because I wrapped everything in bubble wrap.
Do you want the beer?
I should actually go to bed soon.
Oh my god, no.
I'll have a beer. I have to work tomorrow.
Ooh. On a Sunday?
I know, yeah. I volunteered because I'm stupid.
You at least get double time or something? Although
I do get extra, so it's okay. It's also from home. I shouldn't have too much to do, so it's chill enough, but I need to be present. Mitch said, I think Evie's thinking of ennui, even though that isn't the definition. Ennui.
Ennui.
That now just makes me think of Inside Out 2.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Inside Out 2.
Have you seen the first one?
I have, yeah.
Did you like
Alright.
it?
It was all right.
All right. Aw.
I mean, listen, Encanto's still my like favorite of all the modern Disney animation stuff in the last like 5 years. So 5 to 10 years. So
Yeah.
What box is this?
Master Sal said masochism. Is that the word we're looking for?
Yeah,
Mm.
Derry
Really causing
nailed it.
physical pain to myself, which is not necessarily what I'm going for.
Buying a house means sacrificing Sunday to justify the insane amount of money spent on someplace to live. Yes.
Yeah,
Pretty
pretty much. That box, I need to label it. It's Everyman's, some paperback classics, and poetry, but not all the poetry.
Right.
Here, you need to finish closing it. Bye, Ben.
Bye, Ben.
Bye, my new friend Ben.
Hi, we've packed a few boxes. We only have 2 empty ones left. 2? No, 3.
I mean, yeah, you could definitely fit all the rest of the books in 3 boxes.
Totally.
Remind me what I'm writing on this box.
I'll write it.
Everyman's, poetry.
Oh, cool.
And paperback classics. Do you see Bilbo? He's there.
Oh, Bilbo.
He's displeased.
I was just saying he looks displeased. So
Yeah. He's not having a good time.
why is everything moving around?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, against his will. I'm kind of looking forward to the last box, or boxes that are just going to be all the leftovers that didn't fit in the other boxes, and unpacking that is going to be fun eventually in a couple of weeks. And we're like, why is the Purple Prince next to like Tolstoy and some random nonfiction? Nice.
Okay.
We need more bubble wrap.
Great.
I'm tired.
Will
This
I
is
do
a lot of
some
work.
Will I do some fantasy hardcovers?
Sure. That'll be fast.
Mhm.
Oh, Ginny's here.
Oh, Jeannie.
Hey, girl. How you doing?
Will I put them in this
Yeah,
strange box?
go for it. We have been doing box hauls at the bookshop and just like ringing the back door and getting however many boxes we can carry and then bringing them back on public transport, which has also been a weird experience. It's the first time that I move by myself as an adult where I have like a substantial amount of stuff. Like the last couple of times we've moved within the same kind of apartment block, so we've just wheeled our stuff through the car park basically up to the next block. So it feels a lot more substantial. Yeah.
That's for
Derry?
Derry. Oh, also Derry. We have on Empire of the Damned. We have this special dust jacket that we got because it was the tour that he did.
Mm-hmm.
What? Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
Derry said, every time I move, I underestimate how much packing tape I need and how much rubbish bags. Yeah. I completely forgot about tape, and we got a roll yesterday. Finished it already. We're about to finish our 3rd roll of tape.
Finished our 3rd roll of tape.
About to.
Jesus.
Yeah. Mitch said, the Purple Prince, whatever happened to Seb? Yeah, I haven't heard from him in a while. Haven't talked to him in a while.
He did send us a very nice signed
Oh, yeah.
copy of Purple Prince, which we, to our shame, have not read yet.
Where
Well, he didn't send it to us. We bought the thing.
He sent it because we requested it with money.
And he wrote a nice note there for us.
Mine is somewhere, but yes, he also sent me one as well. Oh, there it is. I knew I found it somewhere. Because I had asked him, I was like, hey, I can't buy it anywhere. He's like, oh, I'll just send you one. I'm like,
Oh,
Oh,
book
nice.
buddy. Nice. Yeah, that's one of the, like, we have the self-pub fantasy together, but they're obviously all like slightly different sizes, so they were kind of awkward to pack, so I haven't packed it yet. I can't wait to start unpacking and get into like
organizing stuff.
yes,
Permanent.
yeah,
Yeah.
with a bit more space, you know. What are you bringing us? Oh, yeah.
And this, one of my favorite fantasy books. I haven't really liked him since, but I like
I was
these.
gonna say, I thought you didn't like Mark Lawrence.
Oh no, this trilogy is amazing.
It's just the book that wouldn't burn. Did you try the book the Ancestor?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We have those. I want to read those. Red Sister, those, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I've only read Prince of Thorns and King of Thorns, and I like them. I like King of Thorns a good bit more.
Yeah.
But I actually haven't finished the trilogy. I feel like King of Thorns gave me what I needed from it. I might still finish it. Like, I probably will. It's just, it's not a priority. From everything that, like, Carlos has said, I think if I like Book of the Ancestor, great. Like, it sounds like a book that might be for me. But if I don't like it, I don't know if I'll go out of my way to try more of his books.
Yeah, we're back to more cock.
More cock. I do need more cock in my life.
Oh, Jay said the liar's key sucks ours.
I didn't even finish Prince of Fools. Was it Prince of Fools?
Yeah.
I couldn't finish it. I didn't give a shit.
Mitch said Carlos has been compromised by the anti-Mark Lawrence contingent that has infested these corners.
Yeah, I have a little bit actually. Although I do still love Broken Empire because I think that's amazing. It's got a sort of cheeky. I don't know. There's a cheekiness to it that I don't think people pick up on.
I was going to ask what that bottom Michael Moorcock book was, but I just saw that it was Von Beck, so we're good.
Oh yeah, it's Von Beck. I haven't read any of the Von Beck yet.
Aren't his books pretty different trilogy from trilogy of Mark Lawrence? Yeah, I think so. Like, he intentionally tries different tones, I think. Which is why, like, Red Sister is originally the one that I was interested in. And it still sounds really fun, so I'm still excited to try it. Oh, the BookTube channel Outlaw Bookseller interviewed Moorcock in Paris a few years back. I need to look that up.
Interesting.
That sounds fun. I didn't know he would. I wouldn't imagine that he would have done like interviews on BookTube. From everything I've heard about.
Oh yeah, he has interviews with Forbidden Planet.
Oh really?
Yeah. One day, these will be read.
One day.
They're great.
Are they your favorite Tchaikovsky, Evie?
They are. I don't know why. There we go. We're good. They are my favorite of his fantasy. Dogs of War is my favorite of his sci-fi.
Hell yeah!
So
Love Dogs of War.
I have still only read Ogres. Guns of the Dawn appeals to me. Have you read that one?
Yes. It is a very good.
Okay.
Very good.
Because I was going to ask, what would you tell me to read of his next as like my first Tchaikovsky novel?
I think Guns of the Dawn is a great one to start with. Yeah, I think that's a great one. Everyone pitches it as like, if Pride and Prejudice in a military, like Elizabeth Bennet goes to war, but I think that's a disservice to it because it's
that
not
literally just because of the time period inspiration.
Yeah, basically. But it really is about like war in the military. And just his depiction of like I don't know the influences of all the wars and the type of combat on this one story is it's just so fascinating. And he really loves talking about revolution in all of his books. So
yeah, see, I need to read more of his books because I do enjoy a good revolution myself.
I'm something of a revolutionary myself.
That's what I was thinking of. Thank you. Josh said service model is fun. We have that one too.
Yeah, this is my favorite book. I just want to show it off. It's like, also
just physical book that you own, or just your favorite book of?
No, it's my favorite book. It's my favorite book I've read. This is The Shadow of the Wind. I have this very pretty special edition, which is like an anniversary edition, I think. Oh, it cracks. I love when it cracks.
It does crack, yeah.
It's got cool illustrations. It's very nice.
So when we started going out, he told me about the book, and I've heard about it. It's very famous in Spain. Like my mother really likes it, and I've just never gotten around to reading it yet. And he told me it was his favorite book, and I was saying that I wanted to read it. And I think the next day, I came into work, and we met in work. We worked in the same office. I came in, and there was a copy on my desk with a little post-it note. It was his copy of it. Like it was a Lent, but it was a paperback. I think we've already packed it. So when we got this like special edition, I was like, you cannot get rid of the old paperback because that has meaning. Because I read it obviously in that edition.
I used to be so romantic.
So cute. That is Shadow of the Wind in Spanish. So funnily enough, I read it translated because it's the edition that he gave me. So I actually haven't read it in the original. It is not a folio edition. It does kind of look similar. There is
it's not a folio.
Nice
it's
folio
just
edition.
It's just an anniversary edition that they published in Spain a couple of years ago. It's very, very nice though.
Have you read isn't there like a series technically? Have you read all of them?
I've read 3 of them. I haven't read the 4th one. That came out several years later. I didn't like the 2nd one as much. I think the 3rd one is amazing. That one is very inspired by the Count of Monte Cristo.
Fun. Yeah, I have yet to read any of the sequels. I read some of his. He has some YA. Not what we think of as YA in like contemporary marketing terms, as much, but just a bit older type YA. I'm not sure what I mean by that, but just, I guess, books targeted at teens, but it doesn't have the tropes of the like now marketed YA. I read some of those when I was like growing up. He has some like YA horror that is quite good that I think is translated. I think the first one is called Prince of the Mist or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Did you read those?
Yeah, I think I read that.
There's a clown and like a circus, like a traveling circus kind of vibe, and it's very foggy and vibey and atmospheric. It's very good.
That's good too.
Yeah, it's been a long time, so take it with a grain of salt because I was like 12 when I read it, but I loved it at the time.
Scooch.
Oh, are you done with the?
No, well, I finished one box, but I'm not taping it up yet because I'm tired.
We can stop because I genuinely do need to go to bed in the next half an hour.
We have also taken up almost 3 hours of Evie's time and the internet's time.
You really think I had anything planned? No.
I love that when we were scheduling this, I said, let's do it at 8, and Carlos was saying 9. And I was like, well, I can't go to bed too late. And you were like, I won't go that long.
Oh, yeah.
It's been almost 3 hours.
The sprints were the packing, Mitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sprints were the packing. There were no sprints.
We've packed a lot.
Yep.
We can fill up the last 2 boxes tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm delighted to have spent Sunday morning with you. Thanks for letting us hang out.
Thank you for hanging out, Derry.
Nice. Anita said you drew me in by saying sprints. Was that me or Mitch? Mitch. Yeah, we could probably call it because
let's finish our beers, right?
Oh yeah, let's finish the beers. Okay. What's everybody reading? Tell us in the chat.
Yeah, tell us what we actually wanted to give a bit of an update of what we've been reading as well.
I said the passage. What about you?
Oh yeah, well I've already kind of said I've only managed to finish contemporary romance books. So if he knows this, I read The Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy, which is a YA contemporary romance, which is not what I usually read.
I almost got the first book at the bookstore a couple weeks ago, by the way. Almost. I opened it up and I'm like, I don't know. I will get it later.
Listen, the books are not great. I will say the books have a charm to them that I think they capture the awkwardness of being a teenage girl and how heightened the emotions are and the nostalgia of summertime when you're a teenager and summer truly means a full stop. Very, very well. Because the prose is a bit awkward, but it works because being a teenager is fucking awkward and being a teenager is cringy, So I think it captured that really well. But I also read the books with love because I already loved the show. So I'm not sure how it would feel to read them without having already a connection. Although Taylor had a good experience with them and she read them before watching the show. I think the show is better. I am obsessed. I have not been able to move on, even though it finished a month ago or longer. Yeah, about a month ago. I don't know. I don't know why. I have some theories, but it would take me hours to talk through, and I won't bore everybody.
And a couch and some, Freudian, tell me about your dreams.
But I got obsessed with that show. And so reading the books was I read them in a weekend, all 3, and it was just exactly what I needed while we were struggling with all the bureaucracy of the house buying process and how horrendously stressful that has been. This has caught my attention. Britain said he shall finish Gideon Falls before this month ends.
Amazing.
Very good.
I won't say anything about the ending.
Okay, let's see. What are people reading?
Mitch did dishes and folded laundry.
Hey, laundry.
Well done.
That is a callback to the beginning of this stream.
Did you use the dryer or did you put your clothes outside to dry, Mitch?
We must know. We must know.
What is Mitch culture like in terms of laundry doing?
See, I feel like this is not a valid sample for
Mitch is a
anybody else.
valid sample for all social experiments. How dare you?
RJ said, Evie, I have your questions written for Millionaire. I am so excited for this. I am so excited for this.
Is this you officially announcing it on the internet? Can I tell everybody that's watching that Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is coming back?
I think you just did.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire BookTube edition is making a return, people, on RJ Tries to Read. We'll look out for it very soon.
Derry
Gonna be
drank.
me, Jimmy, and Bridger.
Amazing. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Derry drank tea and ate biscuits. Everybody's having a very productive time.
That's very British of you, Derry.
Britain about to start Killer on the Road. Stephen Graham Jones. I'm catching up on Gideon Falls. Nice. I've also been reading Stephen Graham Jones. My Heart is a Chainsaw. I'm about 30-ish% in. I am liking it. I just need to continue reading my fluffy romance.
I'm also reading Salem's Lot because I have actually previously read a considerable amount of Stephen King, but it's been many years, and I got the itch. And also, he's very easy to read, and I'm kind of finding it nostalgic. And I want something light, and not light in terms of content, but easy to read and a nice...
Something you don't have to work at.
Yeah, like something that doesn't demand too much from me, and I can get into the story. And Stephen King, given the season that we're in right now, seemed like a nice option. So I'm reading Salem's Lot. And then after that, I might do Buffalo Hunter, but that would be another vampire book, and I've already read
Back
The
to back.
Passage, I Am Legend, Salem's Lot. Yeah. Anyway.
Continue.
Mitch said, Foundation by Asimov. Carlos killed my hype, so that's fun.
You're welcome. Read the robot books. Oh, Nestlings by Nat Cassidy. Oh, that's it. I've been seeing Nat Cassidy lately.
Did we buy one?
We did not. We could.
That's not.
Okay. He wrote a book called Mary about a woman going through menopause that is apparently an amazing book. I've read commentary, but it's a horror book. That sounds interesting.
Derry is reading Dresden. Book 8 of 17 so far. Is 12 months a new Dresden that's coming out? I am not in the loop for Dresden at all.
I don't
know there's many books.
I don't know a single title. Actually, I know Changes because that's the one that everybody says. Hey,
Derry, by the way, I have Slave to Sensation in my cart. I just have not pressed the buy button.
Is
just
that
so you know. It's the Psy Changeling series. So.
Oh.
Josh is reading The Book Thief, or rereading The Book Thief. Very nice.
Great
book.
We love that book too.
Bye, Anita. I assume you've already dropped because it's been a couple of minutes. Thank you for joining. Yes, Carlos, you can. What is it that you said? Oh, announcing he did already. So I'm glad that you could.
I took initiative, RJ. You're welcome.
Ooh, Dark Tower. You've been thinking about purchasing Darth
Tower. Darth Tower. I have. That is one thing that maybe when we officially move in, I might buy a little box set of Dark Tower.
You should.
Yeah.
I mean, you could add it to the housewarming registry book list that Sal was talking about.
I could do that. It's very expensive, though.
Jerry said, I can't put my laundry outside anymore. The caca.
Wow.
Wild giant parrots
Wow.
steal the pegs and crap on my clothes.
Did you know that caca means poop in Spanish? So that's funny.
Very meta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, RJ's reading Dragon Haven.
Hey.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful book. Criminally misrepresented and overhated.
I can't wait to reread Rainwelds because I think about Dragonhaven. Like, even though initially when I read Dragonhaven, I was like, this is the most middle book of middle books that I've ever read. But I can't stop thinking about it. Like, that's the one that I think about the most of that sub-series.
It's my favorite Rainwild books. I liked the first two a lot more. Like Dragonhaven and Dragon Keeper in that order, I loved. And then the second half, I never remember which one goes first, Blood of Dragons or City of Dragons.
City of Dragons.
City of Dragons. Okay.
I think it should have just been one book. I think it should have just been.
Yeah. It should have been a trilogy. They're not that long. I don't understand why it's not a trilogy. But those two, I mean, I liked, but I didn't like. I didn't become obsessed with them the way I did like all the other Hob books. Whereas like Dragonhaven and Dragon Keeper, I was like, yeah, it's slow, I guess, but it's delicious.
Bilbo keeps sticking his head out the open window.
Look at him.
What a little bollocks.
RJ said, what's the 10th book in the Dresden Files?
That was a millionaire question. Stop it, RJ.
That's why I defined what the caca are. Nice. Oh, Britain's in Florida. That sounds like nice weather.
Is it sunny all year round in Florida?
No. Well, ish. You get sun, and then there's like a daily just random rain shower. Like maybe multiple. Like it could be like bright, sunny, no clouds, and all of a sudden 30 seconds later, boom, huge storm rolls through.
Oh, so. That's very Dublin.
Derry said, so much happens in Dragonhaven. Yeah, it does.
Bilbo. Nope, bye.
He's like that.
The window's open now as well, so he's all jittery. He's like, oh, there's stuff happening. Oh, what? Yeah.
Shall we wrap it up?
Sure.
Yeah. I probably should go to bed.
Cool.
Someone agrees. Apparently someone yelled yeah outside. Or at least that's what I heard.
Yeah.
This is why we're moving.
There's a lot of indistinct yelling outside, and the sound just travels because there's like these corridors between the buildings, and it just catches the sound. And sometimes it sounds like they're yelling at the window, and I'm like, we're on the 5th floor. How is this so loud?
It's like a narrow alleyway, so sound just travels.
Yeah.
Moving books is the worst, actually. But, you know, this packing has been made more fun by everybody who has come to just chill out with us this evening. Because we have actually done a huge amount just deceptively on this stream.
Yeah, I was going to say, though, the packing has been made more fun and less efficient by this stream. Because we packed like 18 boxes or something before, and on the stream we've packed 6. That's actually not bad.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the shelves behind you.
I know. It's kind of making me emotional. You know what? It's not hitting my brain because my brain is just telling me, oh, we're reorganizing the books, you know, when I look at the empty shelves, and the fact that they're never going back there, or they are going back there, but the shelves will be somewhere else.
Yeah. Also, especially fine or rare editions that need extreme care. Yeah. Luckily, we don't necessarily have a huge amount of like really special rare editions. We have a couple.
But even like it took me so much longer to do the Everyman's box because I was wrapping them in bubble bath.
Bubble bath. Hilarious. We are going to log off now, though. But thanks everybody for joining us in the chat, because this has been really fun and honestly made the whole packing process a lot more enjoyable.
Yeah, we might do another one.
Yeah, we probably will do another one.
The
Or at
POV
least-
version of the stream is duvets, dicks, dunas. What was the other D? Something else. I feel like I'm forgetting it already.
Do you say duvets, dicks, dunas?
Yeah.
Duvet dicks donuts. Cool. Was there something
We
else?
had something else.
Dickens,
Dryers.
dryers.
Dryer.
There you go.
Nice.
We've all learned something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Thank you for joining us, Evie.
yes.
For inviting me.
Fun. I'll see you tomorrow in like 21 hours.
Oh my God, that was very
In
specific.
20 and a half hours.
Nice. Thanks for joining us, Evie, on this very last minute unplanned stream. Thanks everybody in the chat for also giving us 3 hours of your time while we just put books in boxes and talk shit. This has been really, really fun. We will make a return to YouTube for anybody who is curious. We've just been a little busy. That's it.
Yeah.
Life. But
Gonna dock yourself in the main tour. It's gonna be in the meantime. It's fine.
yeah, perhaps a moving vlog will happen. If not, then maybe a bookshelf tour when we're getting set up in the new place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think that would be fun. And then we'll get back to our idea of doing top 10s for every genre that we read. Because that was a cool idea that we just dropped.
Oh, yeah. We did one.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we're going to do all of them. We have so many lists anyway.
We actually have all of the lists prepared for each genre, but we kind of wanted to read some more horror this spooky season and then do horror after that. But
It's
anyway,
going great for me.
we will make videos again. Don't fear. Just let us move.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just remember that we are the ones that have to sign off.
We
on this rather than
are.
just like,
Yeah.
so,
We have been wrapping it up for 5 minutes.
I'm gonna end this stream right now. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.